This stream is rated VD, very delicious. It contains copious amounts of cooking that will make you want to put Asia in your mouth and is not suitable for anyone who doesn't like food. A snack or a meal, along with taking notes, is strongly recommended. Previously on The Tea House.
Level 4. Level 4. I'm not embarrassed about this, okay? I'm proud of my sausages. We don't rice cooker shame people here because, fuck, I mean, I use a rice cooker, so I mean, for this rice, so I mean, who am I to machine shame anyone for using a rice cooker? Stop! In the name of love. Yes, I know it's a bunch of bananas, okay? Just go with it, okay? Just go with it. There it is. Oh God. Did I just say smack? It's a little smack. Let's see if I can. I know. One. Ah. Come on, baby. Oh, look at that.
Oh, yeah.
So, down the hatch.
And now, welcome to the Tea House.
Microphone muted.
You know, John, actually, you know what? Actually, would actually work out really, really well if you actually turn on the microphone. Boing. That, you know, I mean, turning on a mic really, really kind of helps, you know, Mel? I mean, but clearly I am not that my mental facilities are not acuity is what do. But then again, I mean, hey, it is what it is it'll do, right? But how's everybody doing today? Good to see you. Welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you've never been before, if you've never been here before, welcome in. My name is ChefJohnLeung. We put Asia in your mouth, and sit back, relax, join the conversation. We're going to be making some fish and chips tonight with a little salt and pepper twist. People who live in the UK, you know. But if you live in the UK, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, well, you know. Well, sit back, relax, and hopefully this will inspire you to try something brand new at your fish and chip shop next time you visit as well too. But more importantly, though, Guy Fong, how are you doing today? So what's everybody been up to since we last met? Yes, I know we are currently still on 1 time a week right now. We are still working towards getting from 1 back to 2, back to 3. Again, baby steps, 1 step at a time. So once again, I do want to thank everyone for their patience as well too here, because it has been, I guess it's kind of when burnout kind of really kind of just bites you in the ass, and then you got a lot of work you got a massive changes at work. Sometimes it can be it can take a bit of a toll as well too here. So again, thank you so much for being so patient with me. We're working back onto it. Yes, we are still going to do World Cup Kitchen. It might be a little bit stripped down. We may do smaller amount of countries, but we are still going to do it. We are still going to watch the game together on Friday, the Canada game together. Canada game is on right now. If anyone wants to watch along with me as well too, yes, it's still a friendly, but I mean, hey, Guy Fong, I mean, I can't believe it though. I mean, the World Cup is finally here. We're a week away. We're finally a week away, and Canada is going to be playing in Toronto next Friday. Unfortunately, everyone's getting priced out, but you know, hey, I mean, it is what it is, right, Guy Fong? So, but with that said in mind, Guy Fong, what do we? We're gonna get started, but we're gonna get started with a little. I'm gonna make myself a little coffee before we start as well too here. So also I do want to say hi to Nines in the chat as well too. Nines, another amazing food and drink streamer. Mel, our head mod, is also here as well too. So if y'all got any questions, please feel free to drop it into to Mel if I don't get to you right away. So too. But anyway, let's before we begin, let's get some coffee. Well, let's actually get some tea first here. So let's do some Thai tea tonight here. So we're gonna get that started right away. So feel free to. Kind of curious, what's everybody drinking tonight, by the way, too? So we'll get into something a little bit more. We'll get to something a little bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? A little harder when we get a little closer, a little bit later, or maybe we might get a little bit later because I do have some. I just remembered I actually have some peppermint schnapps I want to burn up as well too here. So do I want to burn up peppermint schnapps with Thai tea with peppermint schnapps? Guy Fong, this might be a good idea. Maybe we'll give that a try here. So, folks, we're just gonna get the, just gonna go get our water ready to go, and we're gonna get our water ready to go, and then bring that to nice and hot and boil, and then we're gonna start brewing our tea before we begin here. So, it is currently, what was it right now? It's currently 19 minutes, the 19th minute in Montreal right now. It is Canada. It's still 0-0 for Canada. It's still 0-0 right now. So no one's really. Canada's gotten a lot of the chances, but it doesn't look like they have really hit anywhere as well too here. So, I mean, okay. I'm kind of curious though, Guy Fong, now that I'm thinking about it, because most people think like when they think of like booze with like caffeine, 90% of the time people are either thinking maybe say something like vodka and Red Bull, or maybe say Irish like whiskey with coffee, but. Has anyone ever had a boozy tea before, by the way? So actually, no. Like milk tea, though. Like I know hard iced tea is a thing, but has anyone ever had something like I don't know, maybe say like a boozy milk tea or something, right? So, I mean, I think we've actually done one before, but unfortunately, right now my brain's kind of like all right now, so I can't really exactly remember if we haven't ever made it before. But if we haven't made it before, well, Guy Fong, we're gonna be making one right now here. So. All right, I'm gonna go grab myself a filter, and okay, there's still not connecting just yet here, but we'll be fine here. So okay, perfect. So okay, we're gonna get that started right away. By the way, curious, did anyone actually watch the? I've actually been kind of out of the loop with Twitch in the last couple weeks here, since I've been a little bit out of the loop with Twitch. But did anyone actually watch the? Update to the shoot. What's the word I'm looking for? Did anyone watch the keynote from Rotterdam? By the way, so I know they just had the TwitchCon Europe, and I know Dan Clancy very likely announced something. But the only thing I definitely know is that I know they have announced the Asian Guild. I know that for sure, and I am going to apply for it. I mean, that's. I know, Kanara, if you're watching, yes, I am gonna apply for it. Don't I am gonna give it a little thing. I mean, hey, if we can make some we can make some amazing connections through the Asian Guild, and you know what, hey, I'll be very happy about it too. But like I said, at the end of the day, we are still the Guy Fong. We build up one step at a time as well too, right? So this is why y'all are so super important as well too, right? Because without all of you, there's no community, right? So again, thank you so much for being part of the community. And all right, what the hell am I doing here? Oh, yeah, we're gonna grab myself a cup. I'm about to grab a cup here, so because we're gonna need to first things first, we need to brew our tea. Then we can start adding ice and all that other lovely stuff as well too here, folks. So we're gonna get ready to go. So we're gonna get our cup. Do we need a? Okay, let me see if I have any of our milk upstairs here. So do we either want to see if I can have some evaporated milk or condensed or evaporated milk here? I'm gonna get that ready to start here. Oh, guys, hold on for 22nd minute. Ooh, okay, Irish defended it. It is a corner, so okay, interesting. Okay, just gonna quickly grab my. I don't think I have any evaporated milk, so I'm probably just have to use condensed here. So I don't have any condensed. I might have to just use evaporated for today here. Okay, am I actually down to? Okay, I'm down to one last can here. Okay, perfect. So we'll grab that in just a few moments here. Okay, perfect. Right. Okay. Then once my tablet is fully charged, I can actually watch it right in front of me, and then I can react to it directly here. So. Okay, hold on, folks. I'm just keeping my eye on this here, folks. Alrighty. Oh! Oh, did they get it? Ah! Yeah! Okay, it is 1-0 Canada now. They've got it. Oh. Okay, yep, it's 1-0 Canada. But, Jesse Marsh is already telling them to focus, which is good. Which is very good. There's something I absolutely love about Jesse Marsh. He absolutely does not tolerate this shit. Like, absolutely does not. Cracks down on tomfoolery very quickly here. So this is a good thing from him. Oh, yeah. Oh, is that almost an Olympico? Oh, I think
Oh, Florida, Scotland,
how are ya?
when will we see? When will we see alike again?
Is that Andy I hear here? How are ya? How are you doing, my friend? Great to see you. Good to have you along. Hold on, I'm just gonna see if I can try that again here, folks. So I think there might be just be some. There's some doubling here, but we're gonna turn here. So yeah, Andy, how are you doing today? Are you excited? Are you jollies excited for the World Cup? There, lad. How are you? Sorry, that was very bad. That was very bad as well too. And I am in a way sorry and also not sorry about that here. So exactly. Good to see you as well too, Andy. How are you? Alrighty, I'm gonna go grab myself. I'm gonna go get myself some coffee. I'm gonna put the sugar into the tea first before we start dissolving adding ice, warm, like room temperature milk to our tea, coffee as well too here, folks. Nothing worse than sugar grit at the bottom of our tea as well too here, folks. So we'll get that too. So it's gonna be my last time, Jedi. You know, I don't know. There's something about fried fish that just makes me feel happy. Either it's me making it or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just something that my grandma like. It's probably another one of those dishes that my grandma and I actually used to eat quite. She actually showed me how to eat. So when I was a child, so it definitely. I don't think I'll ever be able to say it'll be the last time, unless I'm, of course, about to kick the bucket, but which I'm hoping is not going to be happening very soon. But hey, what I mean. How are you, by the way? Good to see you. So, quietly confident, quietly is an understatement. I mean, if you're near quiet, I mean, is it really Scotland if you're quiet? If you're quiet, we can hear them Englanders. We can hear them Englanders. We can't even be hearing the Englanders go, oh, it's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming home. It's like they're always going to be coming home. They're never going to do it. Sorry, that was my very Scottish rant about England football. So anyway, welcome in everyone. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming by. So all right. Anyway, good to see you. So, okay, deep fry fish. Ooh. By the way, Guy Fong, speaking of fish, speaking of deep frying, what's everybody's favorite fried seafood, by the way? Just out of curiosity. So, all right, we're going to go get myself a little bit of hot water. We'll steep this with hot water, and then we will get our tea started here. And I am going to go for an iced Thai tea today here. I'm thinking maybe I'm going to stuff it with some, and also maybe say spike it with some peppermint schnapps here. Well, we start here. So, all right, folks, let's get the party started. Gently. Focus. Don't look at the TV, John. Don't look at the TV. Don't look at the TV. Don't look at the TV. There you go. Perfect. Ah, perfect. Look at that. Almost completely clear, no grit Thai iced tea, which is absolutely, well, Thai tea, which is perfect. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Well, let's get another corner here. Wow. All right, gotta get the spoon into the, gotta get the spoon, and I'm gonna also go grab some towels because I have clearly made a bit of a mess here. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna get the milk here so too. First. Yes, alrighty. Oh, hold on. Come on, come on. Hold there. Okay, perfect. I think we should be good here. Perfect. Nope. Nope. Looks like we're gonna need to punch a hole into the side here. Ah, come on. There you go. We got it. Okay, I think we got it. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. There you go. For those of you wondering why I'm still kind of struggling with the can opener, yes, my wrist is still in pain. So I do have some light pain in my wrist. So it's almost it's getting there. I mean, it's there is still like residuals, but I do get to see my doctor on I do see my doctor on Tuesday. So we're gonna find out what if I can actually get back to normal duties here pretty soon here. So, and hopefully it won't just be cutting vegetables for 4 days a week as well too here, because that would just yeah, I think at this point I'm just like no, I think I'm good with that here. I'm gonna pass on that, you know. So I would like to do other things other than just do one roll every day. You know what I mean? All right, I think that's probably enough. Probably enough of that, and we're just gonna drain the rest of this into our little container here. But more importantly, guys, how's everybody doing today? I mean, and hey, if you're feeling down, I know it's. I sometimes I mean, people like to say this too shall pass. I say, you know, shit happens, but you know what? In the next couple for the next couple hours, hopefully you being here with us, hopefully will bring you a little joy in your day here. So, especially when I say something absolutely stupid as well too. But then again, that's I mean, me saying something completely and utterly idiotic is probably a given. I am old after all, so I mean, I'm probably gonna say something stupid as well too. But alrighty, there you go, folks. I'm gonna wipe that off. All right, my coffee. Let's actually. All right, I do have some vodka, and I do have my peppermint schnapps here. So, actually, we're gonna wait until the coffee is good I'm gonna check the sweetness of this before we add anything else here. I could probably do a little bit more sweet. I get a little bit more. I don't think. Peppermint schnapps actually has a lot of sugar in it, but. Actually, yeah, there's a little bit of sugar in peppermint schnapps, but I don't think there's a lot here, so that should be fine. Just out of curiosity, do we have any peppermint schnapps fans in the chat, by the way? Just out of curiosity. So, if we are, feel free to make yourself known. I don't know, honestly. I mean, is it just me, or but do I feel like that people don't drink peppermint schnapps anymore? I know when I was in, this was years ago as well too, right, Guy Fong? When I was in university, I know, back when I was in university, way back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, I know butter. People absolutely love butter ripple schnapps. So I don't know what it is. I mean, is that still a thing? Do kids these days still drink butter ripple schnapps? Or any schnapps at all? I mean, feel free to let me know in chat, by the way, too. So, all right, I'm also gonna add a little bit. I'm just gonna add just a touch of coffee extract to this as well, too. Here, see what this contains. So, peppermint and hot chocolate. Ooh, you know what? That actually works a lot. It works really well, right? I mean, peppermint, mint, and chocolate have always been is something that's always worked super well together, right? So, I mean, I'm not surprised that's something that people would enjoy, so too, right? So, especially you, especially anyone, as well, too, right? So, okay, all right, let's see. All right, let's see how this tastes with. Let's see how this tastes with peppermint. How this tastes with peppermint schnapps and a little bit of a coffee extract here. So, all right, wish me luck, Guy Fong. Wish me luck here. All right, let's go. Let's take a quick taste here. So, Ooh, I didn't know you were Irish Canadian. I mean, go with your heart. Go with your heart. So, I mean, that's the way. But as someone who is from Hong Kong and both Hong Kong, China. Actually, now that I realize it, no Chinese-speaking countries. Well, with Chinese as their a dialect of Chinese as it's one of the original as their official languages qualify for the World Cup. So yeah. So no Singapore, no Malaysia, no Indonesia. I don't think Indonesia is. I don't think in Chinese like Mandarin's a official language. Chinese Taipei didn't qualify. Hong Kong didn't qualify. Macau didn't qualify. China didn't qualify. And no, Hangul does not count as Mandarin. So. Because it's still Korean, you know what I mean? So that's going so. But yeah, Caretaker, how are you doing today, by the way? Good to see you. Alrighty, I think this might need a little bit more boost. This might need a little bit more of our peppermint schnapps here. So there you go. So anyway, by the way, Guy Fong, my plan right now, I am not working that day. So Friday. Guy, what are we thinking here? Do we want to watch the game at home? I don't know. I don't know who's showing the Canada versus Bosnia game in the US or whoever or wherever as well too. I'm pretty sure that game's probably going to either be on, like in the UK. I know it's probably going to either be on ITV. I'm pretty sure it's going to be on ITV. I know it's going to be on TSN here in Canada. That for sure. So my thing is, Guy Fong, I'm thinking. What are we thinking here, Guy Fong? Do we want to do you want to watch the game at home? Do you want to watch the game at home? So we can maybe make some food. It's going to be an early stream, so maybe we'll make some breakfast. We'll make a Chinese like an Asian style breakfast, or maybe say a international inspired breakfast based on one of the countries we drew. We could maybe say I think we do have Morocco, so we can probably do shakshuka for that. So we can make some shakshuka, and then we can watch the game at home. Or, Guy Fong, what are we thinking? Do we want to go to do we want to go hang out at the Ship and Anchor with the other voyageurs? So I'm kind of still designing a tour, right? So that's the big thing too. So just can't afford it. Yeah, shrimp's kind of. I'm actually kind of surprised as to do. Again, I'm not going to dox you from where you are from, but. Shrimp is, I thought, like, especially on the ocean, I thought the shrimp would be a little bit more, would be a little bit less pricey as well, too, right? So. Okay, this is actually a lot better now. Might need a little bit more cream, though. Oh, sorry, a little bit more of our evaporated milk here to kind of round out the. It's a little excessively sweet for me. So that's probably why. Alrighty, that should be fine here. Beard batter fat hot. Ooh, I was actually looking in the freezer at work today, and I actually did see haddock, but I think it was like $11 a pack today. It was like crazy. But Guy Fong, our fish choice of the day at $4.99 on a manager special at today. Yeah, this about a pound. This is about, let's see, I think it's about a pound. Is it about a pound? It didn't say here. I believe this is about a pound. Yeah, it's about a pound of yellowfin sole. $4.99 for this. Regular price is about $7.99. But our meat manager actually put these on sale, so or put it on a manager special. So I'm like, don't mind if I do, Michael. I don't mind if I do. So I grab a pack, grab a couple pack, one for backup and one for our fishy and chippies tonight. Also, and I do see, is that a Lord Velos in the chat? I see. How is Lord Velos today? Good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah. Ooh, actually, yeah. Now that I think about it, as well too here. So, ooh, you know, actually, one of my personal favorites, by the way. I know it's a little bit. It's probably even more expensive than shrimp these days. Fried soft shell crab. I gotta say that is probably my absolute 100% all-time favorite. So, okay, so that's okay. So we got 4 very thin pieces. So once these are battered, these are going to be absolutely massive as well too. But we'll cross that bridge as we go there. We'll let this dissolve. I am going to need to let this defrost for a few minutes here while we do that. Meanwhile, though, one big thing we're going to do, I am going to prep some. We're going to prep some potatoes here. We're going to blanch some potatoes. We're going to dry them off, and then we're going to make our own fries this evening, as we'll do here. So, but yeah, how are you today, by the way, fellows? Good to see you. How's things been, by the way, and how's Zombie, by the way, too? So good to see you, by the way. All right, I'm gonna go grab my coffee back here. I'm gonna grab my thing back here. So. I gotta say, I've had tilapia for fish and chips. Not a big fan. I mean, tilapia when it's cheap is a good source of protein when it's cheap, but at the end of the day, it's a bottom feeder. So, but then again, sometimes beggars can't be choosers. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, you know. Okay, so let's actually get the photo. Catfish is a great fry. They've got a perfect in the south. Oh, catfish. Oh, 9. I have one of the best stories, best culinary stories about catfish. I will tell it to you in just a second. Once I get a big bowl, we're gonna cut up some russet potatoes, and we are going to keep them in water so that they don't brown here. So, but catfish, oh my goodness. So it's something I would love to eat more of. And unfortunately, here in Canada, we do not get enough of. I don't know what it is. Catfish, I feel like, is a very sustainable fish, but yet somehow all we just get here is fucking tilapia. Pardon my French. Yeah, tilapia can definitely take a lot more flavors. But I get it from, unfortunately, I get this from Auntie and Uncle. Auntie and Uncle absolutely loves having the fresh flavor of fish. So if we're eating fish, it's got to taste like fish. Like slightly briny, slightly maybe say, I don't want to say sweet, but something that's a little bit less, something that's not fishy, right? It doesn't smell. If there's a way to kind of describe it. There is a way that we whenever I think about that word, I always always default to the Cantonese word for it, which is sang, which kind of means, which literally means fishy in Cantonese, or sheng in Mandarin. Okay, just going to trim off the sides here. I'm actually not going to do that here. I'm just going to try to cut the... I'm going to do some kind of slightly chunky chips today here, folks. So. At a chippy, they probably will probably just punch a Kennebec or rust it right through a machine. But you know, hey, I have the tools. Why not use them, right? So, Velos, holy crap! Thank you so much. 125 streams, you absolute superstar, you. Thank you so much. Oh, speaking of which, by the way, speaking of streaks, we do also have our game of marbles ready to go. So y'all want to play, by the way, put your marble on the line. Put your ball on the line, exclamation mark play in the chat here. Type in. But I don't want to indicate I was lurking. Hello, man. I know. I think I got you this time. So I'm not trying to ignore you, Velos. Or am I? You can blame Dana's Kitchen if I'm blaming you. If I accidentally ignored you. Yes, we're going to blame Dana. I'm actually very glad that no one's actually told Dana that we are blaming her now. But shh, let's keep it a surprise. Let's keep it our little surprise, okay? So that when we start launching when we finally actually launch that emote, she'll be like, "What?" And she'll probably come to Calgary to kill me. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. Okay, let's get the fries cut up here. I do like some with a little bit of the skin chips, a little bit of skin on it. And try to be as even as we can here. Oh yes, catfish. Okay, so catfish. So when I was growing up, so this was when I was in late high school, so for those of you who've been with me for a while, you probably know I used to work at when I was in high school / early university, I worked in a fish department at a grocery store. Yes, and the main live fish that we used to always get was tilapia. It was tilapia. There was the odd, red snapper, but most of that was just for like fresh as well too, right? So it's like it was not like live, right? So or like whole fish. I mean, there was the odd salmon here and there too, but a lot of it was like headless pink salmon. But one of the very, very first fish I ever saw, completely whole, whole, was a catfish. So I think it was probably like 18 or 19 at the time. And I saw it come in on an order. I'm going like, holy crap, wow. And the manager was like, I've seen it before. I was like, this is nothing special, right? So, but I was just enthralled as well too, right? I've always loved, been fascinated by different ingredients. So catfish was one of those things. And then we had the whole catfish, and then the manager kind of just traded up really, really nicely into massive, big whole, they took two really super wide trays and then just broke them apart and kind of laid the fish out. And I was like, I was tempted to buy one for a couple days. I think it was probably on the third day, on my third shift. I was like, on my third shift after the fish arrived, I was like, you know what? Damn the expense, I'm actually going to buy one. And I actually bought one, and I cooked it up. It was delicious. I don't remember what I cooked it, how I cooked it up, but either way, I mean, it was delicious though. It was absolutely delicious. So yes, it is great. I mean, yeah, it's got firm texture. It's very forgiving. I think I find it's kind of forgiving to a little bit overcooking. So, but it still can be overcooked though. I mean, it's kind of like anything. It can be overcooked. So, but I feel like it's kind of like tilapia, but without the fishiness. I don't know if that actually makes any sense, but I know But catfish is a freshwater fish, so definitely, at least for me anyway, I don't find it has as much fishiness as maybe say a saltwater fish. So, but then again, tilapia is also freshwater fish, and yeah, they smell. If you've ever worked in a seafood department where they actually sold a lot of tilapia, yeah, they stink. And I mean that literally. It smells. Alrighty, perfect. So, yeah, it's gonna, as much as I would like to kind of use the sides here, I'm gonna probably skip on that. We are going to, however, though, we actually have all 5 of our potatoes. This is probably going to give us all these potatoes probably going to give us about a pound and a half of potatoes here. So, as much as I would like to use these little edges, I'm going to hold off on these because, well, they're not going to cook evenly here. So I do want to kind of make sure that the fries are almost like evenly cooked as well too here, folks. So we're going to get that ready to go. Well, bottom feed us and more murky and eat more junk as well too, right? So, yeah. But I think it's like, I mean, from what I recall, I mean, tilapia eat more like, I mean, you know the old saying, actually, like eat shit. I think don't think catfish actually eats. Catfish doesn't actually eat poop, I don't believe. Whereas tilapia will eat absolutely anything. I could be wrong though. Oh, where's the black spot? Oh, there's one. Oh, that's actually the one I should probably throw into the pot here. Thank you for letting me know though. Uh-oh, now I'm going to be looking for one here for a while. Oh, there's another one here. Oh, this one has a little bit of black spot on it. I'll just get rid of that. And give it a flip. Do we have it? Do the eyes have it? The eyes have it. Nope, I think we got it. We got them all. 1 and 2. And into the compost bin you go there, my friend. Perfect. Alrighty, there you go. Perfect. So we'll get that. We'll get these boiled up in just a few moments here. We're gonna start our pot of water here. Okay. So we're gonna do a double cook. Mostly just gonna do a double cook on these chips today here, folks. So. Because it'll be 200. Exactly, right? So, you can do whatever you do. I don't care. Exactly, right? At the end of the day, as long as it makes you happy, it's all good, right? So, also, Ristolo, Lacito, how have you been? Good to see you. Welcome in. I'm doing okay. Just okay. Things have been happening. So, good to see you. Hoping you're well. Okay, I am going to, however, though, we're just going to move over to our stove. Going to bring some water to boil, and I think this would probably bring us to the top of the hour here, folks. So, and speaking of the top of the hour, we are coming up to the game of marbles at that top of the hour. So, you want to play? Better type in that exclamation mark play in the chat here, folks, so we can get in that here too. Okay, let's see here. Perfect. Just going to get some salt. I am going to salt the water here. Some people actually do not salt the water, but if we're going to season everything, might as well start from the very beginning. You know what I mean? There you go. Yeah. So you've been cooking. Oh, what have you been making, by the way? Yes. Oh, that kind of feels like a kind of a obvious thing to begin the conversation. What has everybody been cooking lately, by the way? Kind of curious. So. What's everybody been? Has anyone been trying any different dishes, new dishes, adding dishes to their repertoire at all lately? So, actually, I'm going to also add actually, I was going to switch over to this. So, twice cooked pork, which current right up. Ooh, that sounds good. Strawberry basil syrup and make lip balm. Wait, how do you make lip balm? I'm kind of curious. food and drink here. All right. I'm also going to lay out the. I'm going to go quickly lay out my trays over here, folks. So. Okay, I am going to have that. All right, get that ready to go here, folks. Where am I? Do I really want to do? Actually, no. We'll do it. We'll do. We'll drain these on. We'll drain these on rags today, here, folks. So we'll do that here, folks. So, let me take a look at the yakitori. My last cookie. Ooh, very nice. Ooh, what did you? Ooh, how'd you do it, by the way, Mel? Out of curiosity, did you pre-prep it all, or did you pre-prep it all, freeze it, and then put it into your camping freezer? So, tell me all the good stuff. How did it turn out for you today too? So, shea butter, grapeseed oil, beeswax, and food flavor. Okay, interesting. Okay, dried chilies, small amount of chilies. Ooh. Somebody made some dish was too spicy. Uh-oh. Okay. What dish is it, by the way? Is it? I don't think twice cooked pork actually. I know you mentioned twice cooked pork, which is wei guo ru, as we call it in English, Cantonese, and Mandarin. A Szechuan staple, by the way, which is I think it's pork that has been almost deep fat fried and then actually stir fried again to kind of like what they call the twice cook or the double cooked pork, or is it stewed? I can't remember. I can't remember exactly what it was again, but Szechuan food absolutely gets you like that. Like they use like the milder chilies, but they use so much of it that the spice absolutely gets you. It's the first thing I learned about Szechuan food. They may use milder chilies, like the heaven-pointing chilies, or jitingjiu, as we call it in Cantonese, or tianxin chilies, but it's a lie. It can still be spicy, if not, oh my god, I'm about to die of pain spicy. Yeah, Szechuan food gets you like that. I made a little bit. Okay, interesting. How do you get the tubes, though, by the way? Kind of curious. Okay, made on the same day, did chicken, scallions, shrimp, fish, pepper. Ooh. Dried chilies with seeds and a little bit of doubanjiang, which is nice. Ooh. Yeah, the dried chilies, yeah, the seeds will probably definitely get you, right? So, I mean, I'm definitely someone who finds tianxin chilies relatively mild, but when you get into, like, the 50s, 60s, or even the hundreds, when your dish has about 50 or 60 of them, I mean, yeah, then the cumulative effect kind of kicks in, you know? But I get it. But yeah, Szechuan food absolutely gets you. But if you like spice, hey, the more the merrier, right? But if you tend to be on the milder side, especially when it comes to Szechuan food, go a little easy. Because if it says like 50 or 60 dried chilies, and you're not, you want a little bit of spice, you want a light tickle, little tickle, maybe say a little slap and a tickle, then use maybe say half of that. But if you're really if you're a masochist and you're really if you're in that kind of thing, I mean, hey, no judgment. I mean, hey, I do it too. But yeah. Do the number, or maybe say even like 20% of that too. So just out of curiosity. That's a fun thing to do. Not saying you should, but potentially 9. If you ever want to do that, if you want to teach people how to make their own lip balm, I feel like that's a good thing for people to learn as well too. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that you should, but just putting that idea in your head, maybe demonstrating that might not be the world's worst idea, you know? Because especially with things a little bit more than very expensive lately. I mean, feeling like Although, I mean, if you have the time, I mean, you could make your own lip balm, but there's always Burt's Bees, right? So I don't use lip balm, so I don't know. So that's probably a bad thing too. So I will absolutely. Thank you. Perfect. I will definitely take a look at that. You know, actually, you know what? Because again, I might actually might not get to it, but you know who actually might be very interested in that? Because you know who's actually who's really deep into like making their own soaps lately? Auntie. Auntie's actually been doing. I know she's came back. She's actually. I know some of y'all miss her. She is not feeling well lately. She actually went on vacation and took a little tumble. She is still about 6 weeks out from being back to her old sassy self again. So she's doing well. She sends her regards. So she says, don't worry about me. She's a tough lady. She can handle it. But she's probably more than likely out until after the World Cup kitchen. But maybe for the end, maybe say for the 19th, July 19th, if we are streaming that day, we might get her as well too here. So, but she's well. She does send her regards. And she's just like me. She's like, don't worry about too much. Don't worry too much about me. Me as an auntie, not me, you know. Okay, I'm just gonna refresh the water here because I just want to rinse the potatoes out a little bit more while we're waiting for our water to boil here. Exactly, yes. Oh wait, I will. So dry fried beans. Oh yeah. And you talk making it to give food not used to the desert. Oh yeah. I mean. Yeah, the like high altitude places. I think that's what makes I think here in Calgary we're dry, but our like to the east, like to the west of us are mountains where moisture usually kind of like any moisture that comes off the prairies to the east of us kind of goes like crosses the city, like goes above this, like kind of crosses the city, hits the mountains, and then comes back right on top of us. So that's one of those kind of weird things that we'll do here, folks. So that's yeah. So we do. So even though it's like relatively dry, we are still relatively about a kilometer up from sea level. So probably like 1,050 meters above sea level here in Calgary. But we still get a lot of but we're not super dry. Whereas if Is Salt Lake actually surrounded by a lot of desert? I think, because I know it's surrounded by the Great Salt Lake, but that's not a desert though, is it? Because right to the south is Arizona. That's where like a kind of big, dry kind of state as well too, right? I think. Again, correct me if I'm wrong as well too, right? So, but yeah, Alberta. I mean, yeah, Calgary can be dry, and can be hot. So, yes, and yes, Guy Fong, don't worry. Actually hold on, Guy Fong. I think do we actually have the list of food that's coming this year? By the way, hold on. Let me take a look here. Okay, I think we actually do have the list here. Oh, they do have the list. Oh, okay, they do have the new list here. Okay, we'll take a look at we are going to take a look. Okay, so we do have the list of the Stampede foods here. We are okay. We'll take a look at this at the next hour here. So while we're making our batter for our fish and prepping our vegetables, after we do that, we are going to look at the Stampede Midway food list here. So there's some very interesting stuff there, by the way, too. So if anyone wants to kind of take a look at that early, you can actually do so. Alrighty, there you go, folks. There you go, folks. Alrighty. Speaking of, about 12 minutes away from our 12 minutes away from our first game of marbles for the evening. So if you want to play, type in !play in the chat here. So also Sponge, did I say hi to you? I think I did. Hopefully, I hope say hello to you as well too. Because hi. Also Leroy, good to see you. Cheers. How are you? All right. Right now, I'm just keeping my eye on the. Water here right now because I think my water is actually about to. The water's about to come up to a boil here. Right. So first things first, guy phone. Before we do our fry, we are going. Before we do anything else with the fish, or any batter or anything like that, first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna pre-cook. We're gonna par cook our chips this evening here. So, corn dog pizza at the Stampede. That's what I'm seeing right now here, folks. Yeah, it's. I haven't looked at the full. By the way, folks, I haven't actually looked at the full list. So, I am. We are. So when we do that, we are going to. We are going to be surprised. I don't actually. We will have Shock Pikachu face together if you want to look at that together. But yeah, so yeah, so apparently there's a Midway food naming contest. Wait, presented by Uber Eats. Wait, hold on. What? Wait, hold on. What? Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna look at it until. I'm not gonna look at it because I don't want to get to. I want to be surprised here.
Right.
I want natural shock Pikachu. I want natural shocked Pikachu face for everyone. Don't ask what an unnatural shocked Pikachu face is. Trust me, I don't want to know either. All right. All right, now we're just going to get these to a nice and tender. This will probably take about 5 to 10 minutes. This will probably take about 10 to 12 minutes once this comes back to a boil. Once these, once we can put a fork through the potatoes, these are going to be ready to go here. So actually, speaking of which, I'm not looking. I think I actually have. Do I actually have a day off this year? Actually, hold on. Actually, I don't have my work schedule, but I did book the Stampede day off as well too here. So, ooh. so Stampede Parade Day. Actually, who's speaking of which? Actually, I do believe they actually have already announced who the parade marshal is this year. Hold on. I'm just here. So we can definitely. We're probably going to go to the Stampede Parade this year. So I wonder who it is. Okay. So the marshal this year is Courtney Soreau, a silver medalist in she's silver medalist at short track speed skater, first Canadian short track speed skater to win 4 medals at the Olympics. I don't know what color she won. I believe she won a gold at least once. And Mikhail Kingsbury. So the freestyle skier. So the parade marshal, the person that's going to be leading the parade, the two people that are going to be leading the parade is Courtney Soreau and Mikhail Kingsbury, Canadian Olympic legends. So, and yet, still not a single mention of Cavalry's 2024 win. So, a little surprised by that too. Honestly, Caretaker, I haven't looked at the list yet. We're going to take a look at the list after we come back from our first top of the hour break. So I do have the list loaded up. We are going to be playing some marbles. We're about 7 minutes away, and then so in about 4 minutes, I'm going to take a quick little little breather. We're going to take a quick little 3 minute breather break. When we come back, we'll play the marbles, and then after that, the potatoes should be ready. Once the potatoes are ready, then we are going to start. We're going to take a look at the. Then we'll look at the. Take a look at the food list. No. No, I think I'm coming. I think I might actually do the. I might actually do the lemonade bucket challenge again. I'll be a little bit more careful about when I have it though, but I think I'm still gonna have it. I know. I'm a glutton for. I'm a big. I'm sorry. What? Okay, I have taken a quick peek. For those of you wondering if I'm going to do the lemonade bucket this year, they have a new challenge. They have a new challenge, Guy Fong. They have a new challenge. Family Squeeze Lemonade has a new challenge this year. We will learn about it at the. We will look at that. We will look at the challenge when we. When we take a look at the list of food after we get the potatoes out of the water. Shall I call it the diet break comment? Yeah. This is why I'm hoping that Bettina Venture will be there with me, because I don't think I can actually do. I don't think I can do the mukbang by myself this year. I feel like I will need someone backing me up. Yeah. I think the even honestly just because I don't want to say this. I think all jokes aside, honestly, having someone else there, I feel like I will feel a lot more comfortable doing my IRL stream if I'm with someone. Either a member of the Guy Fong or Venture or maybe say another streamer. I will feel a hell of a lot more comfortable if I'm doing that IRL stream with someone as well too here. So because then they can also help me with like tech stuff as well too here, right? Which is something I have traditionally struggled on. So. All right, Guy Fong, where are we at for some 4.5 minutes? Okay, folks. So the potatoes are still a few minutes out. It will probably be another. Yeah, I did thick cut these chips, so these are these potatoes. So they are probably going to be a few. Minutes out here. So water's not even come back up to a boil here. So all right, and with that said in mind, though, folks, we're going to be playing a game of marbles very shortly. If you want to play, type in !play in the chat here. So. I am going to take a quick check of our potato here. Okay. Does say to share it with the crew. That's true, but I mean, if Bettina, Bettina, if you're in the chat, do you want to drink it together? Let me know. Anyway, all right, Guy Fong. Quick little 3-minute break. I'll be right back. When we come back, though, Guy Fong, we'll fish out. Potatoes should be ready, and then Guy Fong. After that, we are going to play the. We'll take a look at the list of Stampede food here. So back very shortly. Thank you so much for your patience. We'll be back very shortly. All right. For those of you who are subscribed, you are still with me here, folks. So, but either way, stay with me. We are working. We be working. So, all right. I'm gonna wait for a few more seconds here. I think the potatoes are almost there here, folks. I'm just gonna give the potatoes a few more minutes to do its thing, and then we're gonna fish them out here. Okay. Hi, Noi. Good to see you. Welcome in. I'm going to take another quick peek here. Take a quick peek at our potatoes here. Okay. Alrighty. All right, guy phone. I think the potatoes are. Yeah, the potatoes can actually go through a fork here, so I think it's probably time for us to pull it here. So I do need to make sure that I don't want to overcook these here. That would be bad. Would be bad. Okay. Oh, that's hot. Alrighty. Alrighty. Still about another 50 seconds, folks. So, Guy Fong, you want to play? Type in exclamation mark play in the chat. Still got a few more minutes on our ad break as well too here, folks. So we're gonna. I'm also just gonna cool off our potatoes as well too while we're at it. Holy crap! It's actually hot. Holy crap! Potatoes are hot. All right, this will hopefully stop the cooking here. Holy crap! Whamma! All right, where are we at? All right, still got a second here, folks. All right. How are we at? Okay. Are we back from the ad here? Okay. Oh, we're back. Okay. Wasn't expecting that we're already back already, but there you go. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for your patience. All right, our first game of marbles is about to begin. So hope you got your marble in. If you didn't, don't worry. We'll get another one started in a little bit later. So to folks again, welcome back. Welcome in. If you've been here before, welcome back. Get ready for some Asia in your mouth. Today we are doing salt and pepper fish and chips. So. Taking an idea of a spice bag, and we're going to be applying it to fish, and we're also going to be doing some, the fish will be done fish and chips will be done salt and pepper style here. So, holy shit! But for those of you just wondering, we are just currently right now we've just boiled our chips. So we've boiled our fries. So the potatoes are now nice and tender. The next thing we need to do is we're gonna need to give this the first initial fry before we start working on our fish here. So, fish doesn't usually take super long to cook or prepare. So, we can probably start getting everything ready to go first before we can work on the chips before we start as well too here. So, but more importantly, guys, how are you doing today? What's everybody been up to? Good to have you in. If you're just coming in, or if you're just settling in for a wonderful Friday night, or a Saturday morning, or afternoon, or wherever you're watching from, again, great to have you along. I am, however, just going to get. I'm just trying to cool off our potatoes as quick as we can here. All right, something's happening right now. I have no clue, but we'll take a look here. So, all right. All right, Leroy in the lead here, and as we are heading into the last. Oh, Leroy into the lead here, but how far along are we? I think we're in the back. We should be into the back half of the already, shouldn't it? Oh, there it is. All right, Leroy finishing right on top. But who's gonna finish on the bottom though? We're gonna find out in just a second here. So, well, GG's to you though, Leroy. That's a win for you, and Sponge on the bottom. So well done to you. So Leroy on the top, Leroy on top, Sponge on the bottom. We will get another one going here, folks. We're gonna get another one started. All right, whenever we're ready, we are going to start another game. And where are we here, folks? All righty, perfect. So hold on a second. We're gonna get this started here. Oh, low. Well, Canada has just handed Ireland a penalty. Okay, interesting. Great, wonderful. All right, Crapo, this is all on you, my man. Will he save it though? All right, folks. if you want to play, or you want to get your name in, get your ball into the line of fire right away. You want to play? Type in !play in the chat here. All right. All right, we'll come back to this in a second here, folks. Let me see here, folks. All right, guys. I am just keeping an eye on the. I'm just looking at the. I'm just watching the. Oh! Oh, save! Oh no! Okay, wait. Hold on. Is that gonna be good? Is that gonna be chalked back? That might be offside. I think that might be offside there. Okay, no, that's... Okay, that's stupid. Okay. Oh, that is an absolute... What the... Crapo got it! Why was there no one defending? Oh, ridiculous. No, I get to see it. Welcome in. I'm doing okay today. Actually, yes. Today's been an interesting day today. So again, welcome in. And for those of you just wondering, yes, I am watching the Canada versus Ireland game right now. This is their final tune-up friendly before they play on Toronto. They play in Toronto against Bosnia Herzegovina on next Friday, and anyway, I'm gonna look away. I'm gonna start working. I'm gonna work on some chips before I throw a potato at someone here. But folks, if you're just coming in, welcome in. We are just currently in the middle of... Actually, hold on. Did I actually turn on my fryer yet? Okay, do I actually have enough oil in my fryer? Okay, I do. I should probably have enough oil in my fryer here. We're gonna move the camera up a little bit so that you can see. So right now, though, folks, we are just we have blanched our... We have simmered our fries. Now, the next thing we need to do is or potatoes. Now we're going to need to do an initial fry here at about like an oil blanch at around 330
take my money.
Upen Gamer is back in the Benevolent Society for 62 months.
62 months. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. Also, by the way, Guy Fong, our 818 question today, our conversation starter. Our question today is: what is the best seafood? What is the best deep fried seafood in your opinion?
Oh, hello.
Maury and Moorheads, welcome to the tea house.
Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Great to have you along. So, yeah, I don't want to ask though, Guy. I know I asked this earlier, but kind of got a little distracted by the Ireland goal here. But what's everybody's favorite fried seafood, by the way? Or if you're not a big fan of fried seafood, what's your favorite fried food? I mean, and yes, fried tofu is a perfectly acceptable answer, because it is still delicious. But welcome in, everyone. Yeah. Thank you again, by the way, Sue Guy Phone. I do want to say, and I do say this often. I do say this without irony. I do say it often, honestly, because I truly believe it. Because at the end of the day, I mean, with the changes that's been happening with my work life right now, honestly, kind of knocking into the streams. For y'all to be so patient with me, honestly, for me to kind of go dark for probably say a couple days at a time on my Discord, and honestly being like I don't even know when I'm going to be able to stream. So the fact that y'all still show up, y'all still are here for me, honestly means a lot. So thank you so much for that here too. So fried deep fried. But you want to do fried? Like pan fried. Pan fried is still very valid as well too, right? So. Nothing wrong with a good pan-fried salmon as well too, right? So, ooh, that would actually be kind of delicious as well too, right in a way too. So, all right, Guy Phone. So, I did say, and Guy Phone earlier, I did say that I was gonna evacuate the potatoes during the after the ad break, but unfortunately the water was too hot and. The water came up to boil, and the potatoes are a lot more tender than I thought it was going to be. So that's okay, Guy Fong. So right now you can see I am just taking them out of the water, and I took them out of the water, I dried them off, run them under a little bit of cool water to stop the cooking, and now we're going to do the second step, which is going to be the fry as we'll do here. So, ooh. You know, actually, when I was actually thinking about today, I was kind of thinking about calamari. By the way, that was actually something I was absolutely thinking about doing today. Was doing some calamari. Ooh, maybe next week. Actually, no, that's not where. So, actually, no, next week is the Friday, right? So maybe we might do something actually. Calamari or shrimp. So maybe we could do something with shrimp on Sundays or two. So. Yes, Skyphone, we are streaming on Sunday. We are back. I am not working on Sunday. So we are going to do a quick little Sunday night stream. So yes, I will be live on Sunday. Probably going to be back at our traditional time. So I don't exactly have my schedule still kind of up and down right now. So I don't have a exact set schedules or two, like a set start time or finish time. I am. So that's why my schedules are a little bit. Actually, it is actually all over the place. But once hopefully I get it all back and ready to go, we'll be able to do good as well too here. But speaking of calamari, I'm actually kind of tempted to make some calamari on Sunday as well too here. But we'll talk more about that as we go along here. So, but honestly, but if we don't deep fry calamari. What can we do with it though? That's the only thing. It's like if we could have calamari, but if we don't fry it, I wonder what it was. I do remember I've actually done like stuffed calamari tubes before, so maybe that might not be a bad idea, eh? So that could be a nice, good. I feel like that could be a good. What's it called? Good meal prep meal. All right, where are we at, folks? Okay. All right, potatoes are drying. We're gonna oil. Nope, the oil's still a few minutes out. We're gonna turn on our hood vent. I can start smelling the oil vent, so a hood vent will be very, very necessary. And also gonna grab our. Also gonna go grab ourselves a second tray here because we're gonna need to. We're going to have a landing place for our fries here once they have been fried. So, pretty much again, honestly, like after the fries are done, the major things left are going to be prep the batter, cut the fish, get the seasoning, and cut some vegetables, and then fry the fish. And pretty much, yeah, we're going to be having dinner pretty shortly here. No, shortly again. It's in food and drink terms is pretty relative, so do right. But anyway, okay. We're still waiting for the oil to kind of come to temp. I think that should probably be more than enough oil here. That should be fine. All right, we're gonna branch some oil here. We're gonna do here. So, okay. Actually, while we're waiting for the oil to heat up here. All right. I did say earlier we're gonna take a look at it, and now we have the Calgary Stampede food list. All right, let me see if we can actually get it right here. Okay, perfect. So there you go. Okay, let me take a look, see what we got. There you go. So, all right, if you want to read, and once again, folks, if you want to read the list is right here. I'll just quickly repost it into the chat. So you want to follow along with me. But right now, the plan is I'm going to be doing a mukbang for this stream. I will be trying a couple of these dishes here. So at the Stampede. So you see what kind of tickles my fancy here, or maybe say something that maybe tickles your fancy and you want to see me eat it. All right. So there is a solid gold. So it's gold flake matcha mini donuts. That's one. Amsterdam cone fries. So Gruyere cheese, bechamel mayo drizzle. It's a 5-pound cone 5-pound cone of fries with Gruyere and bechamel with a truffle mayo. I feel like this dish is the Area 51 Taco Burger. Okay, UFO shaped burger, local Mexican fusion, seasoned ground beef, nacho cheese. It does look good though. I mean, I would definitely try it with you if you're there, caretaker. I would try that with you. I feel like the cone fries. I feel like that's something we can recreate at home. I know. I mean, I'm not trying to be a killjoy and not trying to be a killjoy and. We'll take a look a few more. I do see that our oil's almost ready to go here. Okay, bacon lassoed Mars bar. Okay, what the heck? Okay, we're still getting doubling here, so I'm a little bit kind of like, what the heck's going on here? All right. All right, hold on, folks. Let's see if we can actually find the hang. Now, hey, at least hey, at least now we know that the oh, what the heck? What's going on here? Why are we looking at that window here? Duh. All right. Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right, why that's okay, why is I'm pretty sure I actually do have the oh my lord. All right, headphones. Just a second. I'm just gonna. Where the hell did it go? All right. Sorry, folks. Yeah, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you? Sorry, I was just kind of got a little distracted by that here. Alrighty. All right, hold on, folks. I'm gonna go blanch some fries first. We're gonna take a look. We're gonna do the fries first, and then when we come back, we're gonna continue looking at that list here. As the oil just came up to heat here, so we're just gonna get her done first before we get that ready to go here. So, all right, it's gonna blanch our first batch of fries here. Give them a little bit of a. Got to drive out a little bit of that excess water first. I think I should be able to do one. Probably should be able to do this in about 3 batches. Sure, maybe. Maybe not. We can probably do them. We'll probably do it in 2. Just gonna see that. Just see if we can actually drive out a little of the water here. There we go. Alrighty, there we go. Actually, maybe why not? Do a little bit more here. Do it in 2 batches. We should be fine here. Okay. So, a lot of oil, water here. We'll come back here, folks. Okay. So, but yeah, how are you doing today, by the way? Good to see you. How have you been? So, and also for those of you just wondering, for those of you curious, our 8-1 question today is: what is your favorite fried seafood? Exclamation mark 818. Fried or deep fried? But whenever, actually, here's the thing though. Whenever we think fried, 90% of the time, I feel like when we mean fried, it's usually deep fried, right? Or at the very minimum, shallow fried, right? So, I know whenever, again, maybe this is me, or maybe it's just me, but whenever I think of fried, when someone says fried chicken, I'm thinking deep fried. Fried fish, deep fried. But here's when it comes to like something like fried dumplings, then I know it's also that's pan fried though, right? So there's the old dichotomy. So man, we got that though, by the way, just out of curiosity. Butterfly shrimp, coconut shrimp. Ooh. Bang bang shrimp. Do you make your own bang bang shrimp, or do you I know Bang Bang Shrimp is a big thing at Milestones here in Canada. I believe they invent. I don't actually. I can't remember. I think it might have been Milestones who actually invented. Actually, no. Bang Bang Shrimp. I think it was invented by a restaurant here in Canada, and it was in the United States. Sorry, I can't remember for the life of me right now here. So, folks, if anyone know who actually invented Bang Bang Shrimp, let me know in the chat too. By the way. Ooh. Alrighty. I'm just gonna get there. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, honestly, guys. I'm looking at the Canada game right now here, and the fact that we're actually tied with Ireland right now, it's not exactly filling me with a lot of confidence here. I feel like we should be doing a little bit better than a draw with Ireland right now here. But hey. All right, folks. So still a lot of water here, so we're gonna let it. We'll let it kind of go too. So never gonna make shrimp. So sister-in-law shellfish. Oh yeah. Well, you could do Bang Bang. I think I've seen. I think there's. Unless there's like a seafood ingredient in it, I feel like you could probably do You could probably do it with chicken strips too, can't you? All right. I think we got a good first coat on here. We can probably drop that off, and we're gonna let that kind of cool off for a bit here. Alrighty. Just let that drop off for seconds here. We'll be good here. Yeah. Actually, hold on. How do you make Bang Bang Shrimp though? Let me see if. Hold on. Let me take a look at the list here. So. Simple, amazing appetizer, sweet, creamy, and spicy sauce. Who made it though? Sweet chili sauce. Who invented it? So it's mayo. So apparently first created by the Bonefish Grill in Tampa. Creamy, sweet, and spicy sauce. Pang gai. Okay, so apparently it's actually okay. So, okay. Okay. All right. Okay. So apparently Bang Bang Chicken originally So apparently the Bang Bang Shrimp apparently came from Sichuan. So apparently it was an American Chinese classic. So instead of like a poached chicken, they actually did fried chicken instead. The more you know. I think we might have actually looked into it before, but wait, is that it? Wait. Okay. Okay, really? Come on, Canada. You got how many corners now? You got to score on one of them here. Yes. Hey, Steph, good to see you. How are ya? Welcome in. Happy Friday, my friend. Get it in. Oh, for the love of... Come on. All right. All right. Just right now we're just getting the... we're just par frying our fries right now here. We're gonna get that ready for the final fry. When the fish is ready here. Ooh, holy crap, that's actually hot. Alrighty. I'm good. Yep, we're doing fish and chips, but we're gonna also do it we're gonna do a salt and pepper style. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh my God. No! Jeez Louise. Come on, Dave. Come on, promise. No, don't do this to me. Come on. Okay, I think he's... Don't tell me it's a shoulder here, man. Come on. Okay. No, there you go. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Salt and pepper squid is the price of salt and pepper fish. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, squid is like really bad right now. Yeah. Cheap. Yeah. Actually, I haven't actually looked at that recently. Actually, no, maybe. Have we done poached chicken? I don't think we've done poached chicken recently, though, have we? You know what I'm actually craving on Sunday? Maybe, actually, that might not be a bad thing. Guy phone, maybe we should do, maybe I'll do, poached chicken. Maybe I'll do, you know what I'm actually craving? Mouth-watering chicken. That's the one, yes. So, it's not bang bang chicken, but, it is a poached chicken. So maybe we can do like a super spicy, full of chili oil, mouth-watering chicken on Sunday. I think after going to the game tomorrow, I feel like that would probably be a good thing to have. All right, we're still waiting for the oil here, folks. Okay. All right, we'll let the. All right. While we're at the though, guy phone, I think we're still kind of looking. We were still kind of looking at some of the food options available in just a few seconds. So. Once our fries are once our fries have been blanched, then yes, we will get onto that in just a few seconds here. Just want to make sure that the oils the bubbling kind of just stops a little bit before we start thinking about pulling it here. Okay. Still a lot of bubbling here, so but all right, another 30 more seconds or so of blanching. I think we should be fine here, and then we should probably be able to get back to our list here. So, all right. So, for those of you wondering, yes, we're gonna. For those of you wondering, we're gonna be taking a look at what we're potentially gonna be eating at the Stampede when we go there on July the 3rd. So I have booked the day off. I'm not sure I'm gonna get it, but if we get the day off, we're gonna go to the parade. So we are going to be live at the parade. Possibly with a few other streamers. Not totally sure. I'm pretty sure they're probably going to be there. I'm not totally sure, but we'll figure that out here. There you go. Yeah, I know there's a few streamers who've actually done live streams from the parade, but this year, if I get the day off, we're going to do it ourselves. But all right, I think where we're looking, folks, I think we should be good. Okay, alrighty. I think all right, we'll let the potatoes go, and then we'll kill the fryer for a bit. It's gonna take a little while for me to. So we're gonna take a look at our before we continue cooking. We're gonna take a look at our list here. Alrighty, perfect. All right, we'll let that kind of cool off for a second. We're gonna come back to this list. Okay, I know we were earlier. We were gonna take a look at we're taking a look at this list here, folks. So this is the food list, and this is the one I think someone was asking about earlier. The Big Buckin' Lemonade. $55 Big Buckin' Lemonade. 6 liters of pure, fresh squeezed goodness, loaded with real lemon, ice, and bold flavor. Perfect for beating the Stampede heat with your crew. Saddle up the biggest drink on the Midway. So for those of you who haven't seen my Stampede mukbang streams, we have done 3 liters of lemonade before. This is double. So I think it's usually 3 liters was about 25 to 30 bucks. So this is actually double, almost double the old the 3 liter price here. So what are we thinking, Guy Fung? Should I do it? What do you think? Should I do it? 50. Well, if it's at 6 liters, I'm kind of thinking I might actually not do it by myself, but that give me that too. So also, Mom, it's good to see you. Welcome in. How are ya? So there's another one here. Alrighty. There's a blue coconut cloud matcha. So that's definitely going to be on the list. So right now, I think the Taco Burgers won. We might try to recreate the Amsterdam comb fries after the World Cup. The Brumby Wrangler. Sprite, smoky chipotle pineapple syrup, dragon fruit with tahini. Brazilian whipped limeade. Ice cream beverage, soft serve and lime juice.
Shut up and take my money.
Ribbons
Hey,
Pop is back
Ribbons!
in the Benevolent
so much for that.
Society
How are
for
you?
6
Oh,
months. Let's
I
go 6
said
months.
hi to you earlier. So
John
you're-
Nine
I didn't
Raid
make- you
Shade,
know, you
John
can say
Nine
welcome in.
Raid Shade.
Thank you so much for that. So it's ice. So it's soft serve and lime juice. So it's a whipped lemonade. Okay, that looks interesting. Butter chicken birria tacos. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, Guy Fong. Bulldog stuffed grilled cheese and butter chicken birria tacos sounds like things that we've actually made here on stream. I'm saying this right now. I actually kind of think I might, if I don't do the six liter lemonade, I'll probably do the whipped lemonade, the whipped limeade. Butter chicken birria tacos would be like something that's something we could probably make at home. Candied grapes, okay. Candied pickles, charcoal fish burger, okay. That sounds just like a filet-o-fish with a black charcoal bun. Okay, interesting. Still sounds like we could probably something new. You're gonna do the limeade? Okay. So, all right, caretaker. I mean, you don't have to tell me, but what day are you gonna think about going? By the way, there's a cheesecake taco, chicken shawarma mac, chili cheese corn dog, chocolate pistachio cheesecake mini donuts. Dubai chocolate, chili cheese dog pizza, Coke Caesar. Interesting. So it's Caesar but with Coke. Cosmic funnel cake. Cotton candy cowgirl. Cotton candy Sprite, vanilla cream with strawberry cold foam and cloud foss. Okay. Speaking of cold foam on pop, on soda, has anyone actually had those new Coca-Cola, like those new crafted sodas McDonald's has right now? I gotta say the strawberry, like creamy strawberry Coke is actually really good. A little overpriced, but I personally really like it. So, and it's something I'm definitely gonna try to see if I can make as well too, because street cold foam is not hard to make, right? At least I don't think so anyway. So, kind of reminds me of that. All right, let's see. Crab rangoon wachanodo, ginger beef pierogies. Sounds interesting. Crispy Queen. Coconut crusted fried chicken, hold on. Crunchy samosa chaat. That's kind of classic. Crunchy critter corn in the cup. Dried mealworms. Okay, everything has a mealworm in it. Oh my gosh, do we have a hype train? Thank you. Got done with the day 3 of catering a weird and awful event. Ooh, what's the, you don't have to tell me you don't want to, but what's this weird and awful event, just out of curiosity? Ooh, please take care of yourself, by the way. Yeah. Mala crayfish. Ooh. If they have it here, I'm actually having it. So, mala crayfish. I actually haven't had that in a while. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen that in a restaurant here. Maybe that could be something we can have after the stream. But, you know, hey, on a, after the thing is what here. But deep fried butter Oreos, deep fried birria taco bomb, deep fried street corn. Thanks. Okay. Husk hot, battered immediately, and fried to golden perfection. Okay. Dragon balls. Vibrant glutinous rice balls are a playful fusion of textures and flavors, chewy, lightly sweet, sticky rice paired with succulent prawns, savory contrast. Inspired by Venus cuisine, they zoit with fresh herbs and mint, adding brightness. That looks interesting. Dubai pistachio coconut ice cream. That kind of sounds like interesting. That sounds like a good match. Dunkaroo iced latte. Oh my god, does anyone actually remember Dunkaroos? That's a blast from my past. Dunkaroos, love that. Flamin' hot turkey drumstick, fried frozen watermelon. Well, that's a burn hazard. I'll tell you that. Ooh. Can't imagine some poor kid actually having to fry frozen watermelon. Yeah. 9 people. Oh, damn. Wolf, good to see you. Welcome in. Which one did you like, though, by the way? Did you like the vanilla one or did you like the chocolate one when it comes to Dunkaroos? Okay. When it comes to okay, just hands in the air. Hands in the air. How many of y'all actually have had Dunkaroos, by the way? Chocolate all the way, by the way. Miss me with the vanilla and rainbow sprinkle shit. Seriously. Yes, I know it's Pride Month. I know, it's blasphemy, but chocolate. It's chocolate. It's chocolate. And I make no apologies for it. Okay, fried frozen watermelon. That's an absolute disaster. I don't think I want to. Sounds like an interesting idea. Hash brown ice cream sandwich. Okay, this is just getting ridiculous now. And we're like only halfway through the list here. They are, but vanilla. Ooh, how'd that turn out though for you, Mom Nuns? Korean barbecue poutine? Really? Okay, seriously? Okay, this is... Daifeng, I mean... This all just feels like something This all feels like deja vu all of a sudden. Are they copying us, I think? I'm kidding, Daifeng. They're probably not. They're not copying us. Or are they? Kulfi green bars. Yep, a kulfi, that's... Oh, curry and hurry's gonna be there. Okay. I've heard Lucy Moosey pizza. Mousse pepperoni, gooey mozzarella, onions, mushrooms, sweet peppers. Maki sushi. Maki sushi corn dog. Mango chili lime waffle pop. Masago salmon giant inari sushi. Oh, that's like the bean curd wrap one here. Okay. If anyone likes like that stuff, I mean, I'm not a big fan of it, but you like it. I think you might. If you like the the soy, like the tofu skin one, the sushi, then yeah. But me, not so much here. Yeah. And go meatball sub corn dog. Matcha deep fried Oreos. Pina colada. Okay. Pina colada churro sundae. That actually sounds really good. A ramen donut. Oh, it's so sweet. Okay. Ramen donut. Okay. Potatoes. Spiral potatoes, regular smoothie beef, Rex Bluey Taki spaghetti pizza, spam fries. More gunkan maki for me, yeah. It sounds interesting. Oh, for fuck's sakes, Canada! Shoot! You're kidding me right now. Okay, anyway. Pepperoni, triple chocolate mini donuts, strawberry matcha funnel cake. Oh, wait, what? Wagyu okonomiyaki giant senbei. Rice cracker, premium Wagyu beef, savory sauces. Okay, that looks like something I might be willing to try. I'd be interested in try. Pound of rib with a root beer barbecue sauce. Yeah. What's okay, guys? Here's this might be an interesting debate point. If you're at the fair, what is the absolute maximum you'll spend at the fair? My gut right now, honestly, telling me, honestly, it's. I'm sorry, what? I just saw something, but my plan is I'm not spending any more than $60 Canadian, not including tax and tip. So I don't know if I actually can. I don't know how much. I don't know how much $60 is going to get, but I might stretch it to 80 as well too, depending on how I'm feeling. So either that, or maybe I split the food with other streamers there as well too here. So, but my plan right now is we're probably going to go on the Friday, so after the parade. So that's the plan right now. So, but we still got a whole bunch of days before we actually get into that too. So, Extra, you're going to do $100? That's not. I think that's a. I feel like that's a fair number. But, I'm not trying to cheap out or anything like that, but I definitely think that. Yeah. I mean, it is also Stampede as well too, right? I mean, as someone who's lived in Calgary for like almost 37 years, seriously, it's just, it's not. It's like been there. It's like been there, done that. Got the T-shirt, like 20, 30 times already. So. Yeah, it's not exactly a. Yeah, I don't think actually. Honestly, I don't really actually buy anything there. I might play a few games here and there, but honestly, I mean, I mostly just go there for the food. So. Okay, so all right, that's an interesting. That's an interesting finish. Canada, Ireland won all. Well, we probably should have won the game. Dang it. Okay, so that's another thing. So. Really? Go for the food in the market. Okay, yeah. So $300. Okay. For the $300 though, what do you do for the $300 though? Kind of curious. Like, what do you do with the $300? I'm also looking at this here. What the duck? Succulent duck breast paired with a crispy fried century egg with a rich umami bite, garnished with fresh cucumbers and scallions. Just a sweet, savory hoisin sauce and tucked into a hot, fluffy steamed bao bun. Yeah, yes. I think the only thing that really, really kind of tickles me is like the pina colada churro sundae. I'm not a big corn dog person, so the maki sushi is not. Maybe we can try the Korean barbecue poutine. See if we can actually do better. Which the answer, by the way, Guy Fong, is yes, we can. Might try the Dragon Balls. Country Samosa chat, that's a kind of standard thing here. Crab Rangoon wonton nachos? No, of course not. Ouch. Jeez. Charcoal fish burger? Absolutely not. No way. Bulldog stuffed grilled cheese, we can probably do that when we get home. Brazilian whipped lemonade for sure. That's probably another one, second one. Big bucket lemonade if someone's going to drink it with me. 3. And I think the Area 51 taco burger. I think those are the 4 that we're going to be looking at. So if you see one that you like, again, and feel free to if you want to see it as well too. Let me know in chat too, right? So, and I think I definitely want to do retry. I do definitely want to try the Amsterdam cone fries. Make that at home as well too here. So I think that's probably going to be a big one for me too. So, oh wow, this started being cool back in the day. So yeah, so food and collectible, Dyson runes, things like that, and submit all that's taken off for everything. Ah, okay, that's a big thing. Yeah. I mean, unless now that I think about it, honestly, I don't think I've ever really bought anything in the Stampede. I mean, the hat I wear, the cowboy hat I wear that's made specially for me. Well, it's a custom made one from Smith Built, which is not on the grounds. So, yeah. I'm not exactly one to kind of go into the. And hey, again, if the thing works for you, I mean, hey, great. I'm not one of those people that goes to the go to Stampede or any fair and they have like those like marketplaces where they sell all these like Cutco knives and things like that. I'm not the one who actually buys that kind of thing. So, but if you are, hey, no knock on you. All right, again, where are we at, folks? So, All right, actually, let's actually so Guy Fong, we I think it's about 7:40 right now here, folks. So, all right, let's actually get the let's actually go get our batter ready to go too first. So I think we're gonna start. We're gonna continue looking at this a little bit later, but we are going to get our batter ready to go first here. So we're gonna start we're gonna dry mix our batter, and then we'll add the liquid to it when we get to it here. So, and when it comes to our batter, I'm pretty particular about it, and there's only one of my personal favorites for this is rice flour. So I usually use rice flour for my batter. But some people swear by flour, but I find rice flour usually gives you a really, really good, really good crunch without it threatening to form any kind of too much of what's it called? Gluten when it comes to flour here. So, all right, I will actually add some. I will add a splash of baking powder to this. This is going to be so. Not probably too much, but anyway, it is what it is. Also going to add some seasoning. A teaspoonful salt. That'll be about a cup and a half for the amount of fish that we have. There you go, folks. Coming up for 15 years, kind of new. Those jam-packed thousands of pounds for all 3 days. Ooh, I've actually never been to like. Are we when you meant Comic-Con? Are you talking about the? You're talking about San Diego, right? Okay, for those who've been to both Comic-Con and TwitchCon, which one's bigger, Comic-Con or TwitchCon? I feel like TwitchCon. I don't think TwitchCon actually takes up the whole convention center. At least, actually, no, it actually does. And yes, Guy Fong, I would like to come back eventually. So, I have not abandoned you. I will return to TwitchCon when it is convenient and expedient. I would love to do that. How's the weather, Mila? Mila, today the weather's actually just kind of cloudy and 14 degrees Celsius right now, but it's not super bad. Also, what's TennoCon, by the way? Kind of curious. I was going to go to OdaFest this year, but kind of forgot about it. So I guess my soccer brain kind of overrode everything as we do here, folks. So all right, so okay, I did say about a cup. I lied. We're gonna do about a couple cups here. All right, so just want to make sure I have enough batter for everything as well too here, folks. So all right, so we got our. I'm almost gonna add a little bit of cornstarch. I'm gonna add a little bit of cornstarch to our. Cornstarch to kind of add a little bit to our batter here. Okay, so we've done salt, we've done cornstarch, we've done rice flour, and some salt. So there is no flour in this. So this is going to give us this should give us a relatively thick batter here, folks. So that should be good. When it gets cold, when it gets close to frying, we are going to add the. When we get close to frying, we're going to add the fizzy water to that, and that's going to give us that batter here. I think we probably might as well. Also, careful, might as well. We're going to also start prepping our fish as well too here, folks. So we're going to start prepping our fish. Okay. All right, I'm just going to prep the fish, and I'm going to cook it all here, folks. Just one pack of fish, but it should be. It's not a lot, isn't it, here, folks? Okay. Yeah, so you got to do this. I go next year. You paid $15 on the convention. That was a lot. $50 to none one. Yeah, that's the thing, right? I mean, yeah, I think it was like what was it? I think one day at OdaFest was like $54 on that too. So yeah, yeah, it's kind of nuts, honestly. I've got to say. I mean, for a local festival, yeah, it's a little much. But if you're traveling for it, maybe you might spend it. Yeah. And hey, Guy Fong, this kind of leads me to a new. I don't really want to get into the rant, but what really pisses me off is there's a World Cup happening right now, starting next week. we don't get games here in Edmonton because our provincial government decided to be stupid with FIFA. And even the cities that can actually get games, the tickets are priced out. For someone who would like to see their net adopted country play in a World Cup game live and in person, I'm sorry, I can't afford $1,200 for one game. I feel like some people think that we can all afford $1,200 a game. Unfortunately, Guy Fong, the answer is no, we cannot. Anyway, alrighty, Guy Fong, we have about, we still got about 11 minutes until the next game of marbles begins. So if you want to play, put your ball on the line as we race some balls. Type in exclamation play in the chat. Yeah. Sorry. This is San Diego Comic Con shows a 15 person. Yeah. But I don't think. Okay, so it's not as big, but I don't. But I think it probably doesn't take up as much space as. Yeah, I think TwitchCon probably only takes up a couple of the convention halls here. I'm still looking forward to the day, and Guy Fong is something that even though that I'm having some struggles lately, and I say this, I know Mel's probably going to be furiously blushing when I say this. I know when I was there in 2024, and I say this, it was a very touching moment. Twitch actually got some really, really big streamers. They had their they had their mods. Some of their mods were there for them, for some of the bigger streamers. And I say this with all honesty. When I actually saw that moment, I actually imagined myself being at that point one day, someday in the near future, knock on wood, and I actually see UPenn Gamer there. Literally, Mel is brought onto the stage, and Guy Fong, you'll all back me on this one, right? I mean, Mel's been one of the queen of the mods. Undisputed. But y'all are amazing, by the way. So like, at that moment, I was like, I hope someday I can actually do that for Mel. Or Noimu, UPenn Gamer, Fire.
Well done.
Down before. That's what I dream of someday, to do that as well too, folks. So yeah. I mean, Gixter. I mean, if you live with me, if you live in Calgary, you want to go to Calgary games. I mean, so there's some games I don't get to go to. So you want to get some. You can get one. Calgary
I'm here for emotional support.
So there's the thing as well too, right? So and I say that with all honesty, Guy Fong. I mean, I truly hope someday I will be able to do that. I will be able to do that, but. There's some, well, honestly, these days it just feels like that dream is about a million miles away. But we will get there. We will get there, Guy Fong. We will get there, though. Anyway, so conversation. What's your thing about City having a birthday bash this week? Really? Why? A city has an annual birthday bash? Interesting. Yeah. It's 1,200 minute vacation for the weekend. Holy, that's okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Trust me, It annoys me. That I think, and back to your point, it really pisses me off. As someone who's actually watched the Canadian national team struggle, being like, I've ridden the struggle bus with them. I've seen them when they were being ranked 120th in the world, and now they're ranked 30th in the world. And no, come on, man, come on, really. And hey, that's $1,200 for a basic ticket. Doesn't even include flights. I'm not made of money. I can't afford that. I know some people in Calgary, some of my fellow Calgary supporters can actually afford it, but no, I can't. No way. I mean, and yes, I know. Apparently, yes, in 2038, supposed to be North America's turn to host again, but like. At that time, like, how old am I going to be at that time, right? 2038. Hold on, so it's 26, 12 years from now. I'll be 55 years old. And I don't even know if the games are going to be in the US or Canada or Mexico or if it's just going to be USA. Exactly, right, Gixper, right? I mean, but as someone who actually loves the game, likes to watch the football, and honestly really enjoys the people who have met along the way, it kind of pisses me off. It's true, right? It's just like, I want to be able to like roar when maybe say if knock on wood, Alphonso Davies scores a goal. I want to be there, but I can't. It's too expensive. Exactly, right? So, yeah. That's true. I mean, and at the game, I mean, I could go to Vancouver, and if I don't have a ticket, I could still go to the fan zone, but what's the fun in that? I mean, as Uncle would probably say, my dad would say, what's the fucking fun in that, right? There's no fun in that. If you're going to be in the city, be in the stadium or hang outside for whatever. It's like, whoop-de-doo, you know what I mean, right? No! Everybody just come and wolf for that image. Oh, that is... I did not have that on my bingo card, but there we are, Guy Feng. There we are. Yeah. Who actually, hold on, wait, Philly. Who's actually playing in Philly, actually? I'm kind of curious. Hold on, let me take a look here. Do you actually get, like, does your city actually get really good teams, though? Okay, hold on, folks. I'm just going to take a look here. For a city like Philly, you should get some premium cities. Like, you should get some premium teams, though. Group stage. Mexico, okay. Toronto, Santa Clara, Inglewood, Lumen Field, okay. East Rutherford.
Chicken jockey.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Ed. Good to see you. Welcome in. Okay, you do get Brazil. Oh, that's gonna be that game's expensive. Who do y'all get? No, that's a Western group. Ivory Coast versus Ecuador. Curacao versus Ivory Coast. Okay, you get Curacao. That's actually not bad. Curacao. Oh, Curacao actually doesn't even get any close to where they actually all the people. I see. Oh, sorry. That's Cape Verde though. Guadeloupe, Inglewood, Vancouver, Miami. You get France. That's not bad. That's a pretty good draw for you. France versus Iraq at Lincoln Financial though, at the bank. No offense to Iraq, but Iraq's gonna get their asses handed back to them, and I'm saying this nicely. Alrighty, where are we at, folks? Okay, so we got about a minute here, folks. Okay, all right. Alrighty, we're gonna continue looking into this here, folks. We're gonna take a. All right, let's take a look here, folks. Okay, what's there here? So. Croatia. Okay, that's a pretty top draw for you. The Philadelphia. Croatia's pretty top draw. Again, Ghana. That's a pretty top African team. They haven't been good in a while, but Philly does get a 30. Philly, I think, gets a 30 round 32 game though, right? Don't you? Actually, no. You actually only get a round of 16. Oh, and that's it. Okay. There you go. No, where are they? Good to see you. Welcome in. I mean, I think I saw it though. Again, thank you so much for that. You still get France though. You get France and Brazil. But the opponents aren't exactly primo, but you know, hey, I mean England doesn't even go to Toronto as well too. I mean, they had Toronto in that group, but actually, who does Toronto have? Toronto gets Panama and Croatia. Okay. Toronto. Toronto gets Senegal and Iraq. Senegals are like the disputed, kind of like the disputed African champions. Who else does Toronto get? Germany versus Ivory Coast. They do get Germany. This isn't super bad. Toronto. Yeah, Toronto actually doesn't. Yeah, Toronto doesn't actually get a. Doesn't look like they didn't get a. They didn't get a super good draw as well too here. I mean, the U.S. gets SoFi, Lumen Field, and back to SoFi again. So they've got a Los Angeles, they got L.A., Seattle, and then L.A. Whereas Canada gets Toronto. They go to Toronto. They get Toronto. Then they play the last two games in Vancouver. So the travel is actually after the first game. So, which isn't super bad, I guess. So that's gonna say yeah. Oh yeah. They are playing in Toronto. They're opening in Toronto, and then the game against Switzerland. Sorry, against Qatar and Switzerland are in Vancouver. Whereas the U.S. is playing starting in Los Angeles. They go to Seattle for the second game, and then they come back to Los Angeles. And if they win, I think it's Group D, right? So they win the Group D. What do they get here? Winner of Group D. Winner of Group D. Runner of Group D goes to Arlington. Okay. Winner of Group D goes to Santa Clara. So if the US wins the group, their path will be Santa Clara, Seattle, and Inglewood, Arlington, and East Rutherford, if they actually make it all the way there. But if Canada wins the group, though, I don't know why who the hell puts all these right there here? That's ridiculous. Group B. Where's the winner of Group B? But man, if Canada actually wins the group and actually wins the round of 32 game, they could be staying in Vancouver for a while until the round of 16. But they do get that could get very spicy. They get Portugal they could get Portugal in the round of 16. Well, at least if they're going to lose to Portugal, at least they can lose it at home, right? That's the game, right? So, all right. Oh my God, Gaffon. Did you actually forget? Oh shoot, Gaffon. I forgot about the. Oh no, Gaffon. Did I forget about a game of marbles? Oh Lord. Alrighty. There we go. I forgot about our game of marbles here, folks. We started the game, so I was so busy looking at our information that I forgot about our game of marbles. Whoopsie. I'm doing well though. Good to see you. Welcome in. We are just about to get started on we're going to cut some vegetables next for our. We're going to cut some vegetables for our salt and pepper fish and chips tonight. This next hour though, we're going to be doing a lot of we're going to be doing a bit of prep here, folks. So I think if I played my cards right, we should be eating at the middle of next hour. So not this. Maybe say top of the next hour. We should probably be eating as well too. So hey, oops, sorry. There you go, Sponge. There you go. Let's see you on GG Sponge. I think you were bottom on the last one. Now you're on top. So Sponge on top, and Asian flavor bottom on the bottom. Never mind. So there you go. Whoop. All right, we'll start another one here, folks. So GG's everyone thank you for playing. We are going to play another. We're going to start another game. So if you want to play, type in exclamation play in the chat. There you go. So we'll get that started right away. All right. Okay, I'm just gonna pop a few things back into the fridge. I'm gonna take our things out of the fridge. Things we need, we're gonna get that out of the fridge. Perfect. Sorry. Okay, where are we at, folks? Okay, so we'll come back to the game. We'll come back to the game of marbles a little bit later. If you want to play, type in exclamation play in chat. All right, let's get back to cooking here, folks. So, but anyway, like I said, I mean, well, so for those of you just coming in, we were during our marble break and during our little quote unquote ad break, we were just looking at some of the things as well too here. So we're looking at a little bit of the World Cup match schedule that's going to be coming up as well too here. So and yeah, it's the if somehow Canada divides all the odds and wins the group, they could potentially be staying in Vancouver until after the round of 16. So and they have somehow knock off Portugal. I mean, that'll definitely be a bit of a miracle. But anyway, all right. So but right now though, folks, we're just gonna cut some vegetables here. Get that. Cutting some vegetables. That's going to be for our the wok part of our salt and pepper fish. Okay, just going to drop that in here. Yeah, but yeah, it does kind of piss me off that unfortunately the folks like me have been priced out of a World Cup that I've been waiting on years and years for as well too here, which is I get it, it's a business, but at the same time. You don't have paying. If your paying customers can't afford the tickets, I mean, you're just kind of playing in the middle of empty stadiums, right? So, and I hate to say it. I mean, even the richest people in the world, even they have their limits as well too, right? I mean, nice, get you. Beijing Olympics. You don't have to tell me, but who is she? I am Canadian after all. We still haven't forgotten about Manchester 2012, by the way. So it still burns in our memory. Am I kidding? Maybe, maybe not. Natasha Kai. Oh, Tasha Kai. I did not know that. Oh, well, I guess now I'm one degree of Kevin Bacon away from Natasha Kai now. There you go. And yes, I actually have met Christine Sinclair. Yes, I've actually talked to her. I interviewed her when I was actually when I was younger. I actually have met Christine Sinclair. So I don't know if that counts for anything, but she was super cool though. Super chill, super wonderful. Honestly, A+ individual. Love that for us. All right. Okay. I'm kind of curious though, Guy Fong. I want to ask, what's everybody's? What are some of the bigger names that people have actually met, by the way? All right. I'm actually gonna also cut. I'm gonna do some yellow. I know traditionally they actually do red onion in the They do white onion for salt and pepper fish and chips or salt and pepper squid, but I like a little bit color in mine, so we're going to be doing some. We're gonna do red onion today here, folks. Hey, Joel, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you? Yeah. But hey, when we won gold in Tokyo, I'm happy about that. I'm still. Although I actually have not met any of the players, actually, well, I haven't actually seen Christine Sinclair since she won gold in Tokyo. So, but I actually have held. But I do say, I mean, I actually have held some championship trophies. I have held the North Star Cup. I think I showed you the photo. Yes, I've held the CPL trophy. I think one of the early days. One of the first supporters to actually hold the trophy. I'm still very proud about that, and I will never shut up about it. I have held someone's gold medal though. Katrina Maidon. I actually have held her. I think I held her gold medal from Salt Lake City, And that metal, and I think I've held someone's Beijing from metal from Beijing before as well too. And that one is super heavy too. But the one from Vancouver, now that one almost, I mean, that if you're not careful, that could break your neck. Some metals that are like super heavy, and there's some metals that are like, what the fuck were you thinking? I mean, yes, it's a lifetime achievement, but hello, next drain, thank you. I'm doing well. I've been doing well. I am getting back in the swing of things, so we're in a bit of a I don't want to say crisis. We're kind of in a bit of a low. If this was weather, it'd be like we're in a bit of a tropical depression right now. But we're getting back out of it though. Good to have you along though. Yes, Nathan McKinnon. Really? Okay. You've met Nazem Kadri? Yeah. I don't believe players actually usually let you like. I don't think. Yeah. Yeah. I think the NHLers actually are kind of very. NHLers are actually super suspicious, but superstitious. They usually don't even let their families touch the Stanley Cup though. Although I could be wrong though. I haven't followed hockey in a while too, so that's a big thing. So. All right, so our vegetables are good. I am going to also grab some green onions, and we have some too, by the way, yes. And then there's also trophies that apparently only winning players and heads of state can touch. Fun fact, the FIFA World Cup trophy can only be touched by heads of state and winning players. So if you won it, that's the only person. The only people who can touch it are people who've won it before. And heads of state when they prevent it. So yes, the King of England can touch it. Wait, what am I grabbing here, folks? Oh, green onions. Do I have some scallions? I think no, I don't have any scallions there, do I? Actually, no, I do have some. I was gonna grab a couple of green scallions here, folks. So we're gonna grab that. We're gonna get that ready for our. We're gonna get that ready for our stir fry here, folks. So, maybe about a couple batons should be fine. I don't need a lot. Just a little bit should be fine here. Yeah. By the way, folks, again, if you're just coming in, our 8-winning question today is, what's your favorite fried seafood? Exclamation mark and winning. Exactly, right? So, exactly, right? I mean, then again, actually, no. Then again, some players are not as suspicious, like, not superstitious, right? I mean, some players are, like, super superstitious. Others aren't. So, really, I guess it probably depends on the player, right? Then again, I mean, I have not met a lot of players, but who else have I met? I know I've definitely not met Alphonso Davies. I've actually watched a couple of Fonzie streams, so. Ooh, now wouldn't that be cool, Guy Fong, someday? If Alphonso Davies was here in Calgary. Cooking with us. My dad would probably lose his mind. Alrighty, so our fish, so our vegetable stir fry. The stir fry part of our dish is ready to go. Our chips are ready. I think we just need to get our seasoning ready to go, our salt and pepper ready to go here. So we're gonna need to grind some Szechuan peppercorns. That's the basis of our. That's going to be our base of our seasoning. We're going to add a little bit of salt to that here, folks. So we're going to get that ready to go. And about a teaspoon of sugar to kind of help grind it. I'm just using regular table salt, but I usually like to use kosher salt for this. But I find that actually gets a little bit of better flavor here. Or so the salt will be a little. Salt looks a little bit better with that too. Okay, I'm also gonna get a little bit of chili flakes as well too. And, a little bit of white pepper. That's gonna give us a little bit of that flavor. There you go. A little white pepper, and yes, our favorite ingredient of all time, a little bit of flounder powder. Because the world needs some more. World needs more glutamates. More glutamates. And actually, I'm going to do a little bit more salt here. Just gonna get a little bit here. This will be what we're going to season everything else when everything comes together after it is fried here. Ooh, yeah. Allergic to all seafood? No, none for me. Ooh. But if you can't have seafood, though, not to be exclusive, what kind of fried food do you like? All right, let's grind that up here. Should be fine. Want to make sure that at the very minimum our Szechuan peppercorns are nice and cracked here. All right, is that a stem? That's a little bit of stem here. Okay. All right, I think that's looking good. So, ooh, this smells delicious here, folks. I'm actually sick. I am going to be excited to toss this all together here. Okay. All right, batter seasoning's good. Can put the salt away. Okay, salt's good. Szechuan peppercorns. We can probably keep those with us. That's ready to go. Gonna move that off to the side. Get this into the wash. Okay, and move the water away because we're done with the water pot. Now we just need our saute wok here. Saute wok to fry. Okay. All right. Okay, so we got wok. Our chips are ready to go. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Oh, we probably just got the batter ready to go here. So, the best fish I was in New Zealand. Oh, wow. I went fishing chips like four times in my life. New Zealand, we caught a fish and took it to a restaurant and we were like, ooh. When the Eagles won the Super Bowl, really? Yeah, some leagues are a little bit more. I mean, I guess some leagues that are more developed are probably a little bit more leery of letting the public touch their what's it called? Touch their precious silverware. I guess maybe that's what. I mean, CPL's still new, right? So I guess that's probably why that players are more. But and also, I guess I do know the players pretty well. I've beat them off a couple times, so they know who I am. So, and they know whenever I beat them off, I always want the best for them. So, and also I'm I'm like a long-time supporter as well too, right? So I've been known around the city for about 11 years of being a supporter. So there you go, right? So. Well, actually, funny you should mention that. So, the Stanley Cup doesn't, but in Europe, hold on, actually, let me ask that uncle. Hey, Dad, 英超係咪有一個大嘅獎杯？之後佢哋好似即係贏咗之後，好似俾個即係 replica 嚟嘅係咪好似係？即係好似如果曼聯贏咗咧。佢哋有一個總個杯，之後贏咗之後就俾個佢俾個 copy 啊嘛，係啊，好似因為 CPL 好似係一樣啊嘛，年尾整個新嘅。喺曼聯啊嗰個訓練營咧，佢咪有條樓梯嘅，係啊，咁咪好多嗰啲杯擺晒喺度咧，嗰個唔係正杯嚟噶嘛，好多係啊，個正杯係英超攞住噶嘛。OK。佢攞個俾咗個 copy 佢咯，咁咪可以擺喺晒嗰條樓梯度咯。OK， so OK。Okay. So Uncle, I was just asking Uncle. So he actually confirmed it for me. So yes, in the English Premier, like in the EPL, in the English Premier League, there is the main trophy that you see the players lift it after they win it, and then they do get a copy of it. So usually, if you get to pose with it in England, like a Premier League trophy, more than likely it's usually the copy. the players are the ones that usually get to touch the actual trophy. So, I believe the same thing for the Champions League as well too. They do get they win it. If you win it, you get to hold on to the real one, and then they get a copy to hold on to. They get a copy to display in their training grounds. So. All right, guys, I'm just going to add some beer here. I'm going to make a relatively thick batter here, so I'm just going to get I'm going to grab my whisk. I do want a batter that's going to be able to coat really super well here. So. No, 佢哋冇 copy 㗎. Yep. The Stanley Cup, there's only one. You do not get a replica for that. So, I believe that's saying, if we have any NFL, I think if we have like any big NFL fans in the chat, I believe the Vince Lombardi, there's only one Vince Lombardi trophy. They don't make copies of that for people for teams when they win it, though, right? Or actually, they do, I think. I can't remember for sure, but I'm pretty sure when the Broncos won, they got a copy of it, though. They got a copy of the Vince Lombardi. Pretty sure they did, but the last time they won it was 14 years ago. But anyway, so yeah. Lord Stanley, oh, you held them. Okay, so they do have copies then. Okay. I don't know they do that for Wimbledon though. I'm not sure, but again, if anyone can confirm that, but by the way, I mean, I'm pretty sure most trophies you do get a copy. But they don't make replica Stanley Cups though, right? I don't think though. Yeah. All right. I just want to make sure that this is all nice and thick here, folks. So I am going to fry all the fish here tonight. One package of fish here, so. All right, this is way too thin here. We're probably just going to need to add a little bit more flour. We're gonna save this. We're gonna thicken up this batter as much as we can here, folks. And one good thing about this is, since there's no flour in this, this is not going to thicken up very. This is not going to form any. What's it called? This is not going to form any gluten. So this is a. Yes, I know I use beer, but kind of ruins the whole gluten-free thing. But you know, at least it'll be slightly more gluten-friendly, I guess. Yes. Bronco, good sir. Okay, yes. Oh, you're also a Broncos fan too? Let's go, Gextra. I knew that was a reason why I liked you so much. So, I do also have a couple friends who are also Broncos fans as well too. They actually have season tickets. His name is Teddy. Their husband and them actually do have season tickets. So I do know of them too. So clean those things is just what I meant. Oh, they do. Oh yeah. There's a reason why there's actually a person whose actual job is to hold on to the Stanley Cup. They literally guard it with their lives. And like when a team wins it, they absolutely get yeah, they clean it up. They travel with it, and when the players get like their day with it, yeah, they're the person who actually travels with it to each location. So, I mean, swanky ass job though. I'll tell you that for sure. But we'll let this chill out for a little bit, and then we'll come back to this when we're ready to fry. So here, folks. It's done a couple of let's look. Nice. That's wild. Yeah. I think the only way that you can actually, that when it comes to Stanley Cup, the only way you can, I think, what was it called? The only way that you can assure yourself into that lore is to win it when they carve your name into the Stanley Cup. Alrighty, folks. Okay. Okay, so with that set in mind, we have our fries. So, all right, our batter's gonna be ready to go. We're gonna give it about 5 to 10 minutes to let the batter do its thing. Meanwhile, though, we are gonna start frying we're gonna do our fries here. So we're gonna we're gonna crisp up the fries here with a final fry at 375 degrees. Nice, yeah. So, yeah, but but again, most of the time, I mean, I actually haven't watched a lot. I mean, I haven't watched hockey. I haven't watched the only time I really watch the NHL is usually during this playoffs. So that's usually when I usually pay attention. So I know, bad Canadian, right? And yes, there's more sports in Canada than just hockey, folks. So yes, in a way, I'm a living example of that. Wearing the Cavalry jerseys too, right? So, but anyway, it's like, yeah. Whereas trophy, I mean, and here's the thing, though, right? I mean, whereas like different teams might not let you touch metal like their trophies, unless of course you're like staff, or if you're staff, then you absolutely get to touch it, right? Or your longtime supporters, you absolutely do that too. But that's more of a soccer kind of thing, right? So I do recall when Toronto won the MLS Cup, I know a few longtime supporters that I remember some of the longtime supporters got to touch the trophy. Yeah. My friend Gary, who I haven't seen in many, many years, I haven't seen him in probably 6 or 7 years. I remember they actually let him touch the trophy. They let them touch the MLS Cup. He's a year one supporter. I'm not totally sure I'd actually get to touch if Calvary win it again. I don't know if I'd be able to touch the trophy again, but I would kind of get mad if I actually didn't get to. Me or any supporter actually got to not touch the trophy. I know, right, fellows? I mean, what blasphemy, right? Okay, let's see. All right, folks, we're gonna get the fries ready to go here, folks. Because it is a Stanley Cup this year. Yeah, the final is Vegas versus Carolina, right? You don't have to tell me, but who's everyone? For those of you watching, who's everyone backing? By the way, Vegas or Carolina? By the way, I'm surprised. I mean, I'm surprised Colorado actually didn't make it to the final. Everyone was saying like, "Oh, it's going to be Colorado's cup to lose. Colorado's cup to lose. Colorado's cup to lose," and they end up losing it. Whoops. Yeah, Carolina. Okay, yeah, so Hurricanes. So you're back in the Hurricanes. Yeah. Yeah, it's like tied heading back to Vegas, I think, for game 3, though. Is it tomorrow? I think the game 3 is tomorrow, right? Or is it Sunday? Alrighty, folks. So we're just waiting for the oil to kind of heat up. This time around, though, Guy Fong, I'm going to be frying the fries all the way here. We're going to get a nice golden brown on these here, so that when we fry these, we're going to get a. I am going to stir fry them again, but so all the fish and everything, we are going to stir fry it. We're going to add everything. We're going to stir fry and then season those two here. So I know in a restaurant, if they do like the what's it called, the spice bag, everything would be fried and all come together all at the same time, but we don't work at a restaurant, so we'll do the best we can here, folks. Yeah. But the abs choked. Oh, yeah. As if what's the space? Shoot. Someone would actually say it's the curse of the President's Trophy, right? You finish first place, You get the most points in a season. You tire yourself out, winning all the. You tire yourself from winning in the regular season. You don't have enough energy for the playoffs, where the Stanley Cup is played for. I know. All right. Oh, we're looking here, folks. All right, still not there yet. Still throw a. I'm gonna throw one of my chips in there for a. I'm gonna throw one of our fries in there for as a sacrificial lamb. See if our oil's ready to go. All right, let me take a look here. Yeah. Actually, hold on. Let me actually look at. I'm gonna take a quick check of our phone here. Game 3. Okay. Okay, it is okay. It is tomorrow. So, Joel, it is tomorrow, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific. So 6 p.m. East, 6 p.m. Mountain. I won't be watching because I'll be at the Cavalry game. So. Sita, sita, dun 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 dun. Sita, sita. Sita, sita. All right, our oil's not there. Just oil's not this there yet. So we're gonna do that as a video, folks. So, yes. Yeah. And I think it's also I mean, this is all the same time, but at the same time, also the NBA Finals are happening too, as well, too, right? So, I believe New York won Game 1 yesterday, right? New York won Game 1. The Knicks won Game 1, I think. All right. Oh, that's wrong. I wish you could. The oil's not this. Okay, it's about 350 degrees. Okay. Oh, okay, it's already there already. Perfect. Okay, so do want to make sure we drive out as much of the oil as we can. Well, do want to make sure that this is the bubbling is not as possible, but all right. I think with our oil is at 375, let's get these chips in and let's get them nice and crispy. Oh, jeez. I just put my. Tip of my finger into the oil. Ooh, that was hot as. That was hotter than I thought it was going to be. Don't try this home, kids. Practice safe deep frying your own hand, Guy Fong. Please don't do that. All right, we'll do this as a second batch here. Oh, the next. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm still kind of debating if I want to either. Yeah, I'm still kind of debating if I want to go to the Ship and Anchor for the Canada game on next Friday, or we want to watch it at home. So, okay. What are we thinking, Guy Fong? I mean, I kind of want to hear from you. I will make a final decision, but what are we thinking, Guy Fong? Do we want to do a Do we want to do an IRL stream? We can watch it at the Ship and Anchor, or do we want to watch it at the? Do we want to watch it at home? And we can do a coffee stream, and then after that we can watch a coffee or beer and get ourselves something drinking. So alcohol or not. We can watch it together. Yep. Told you to move my hand. Yep. Yeah, I mean, yep, that sounds about right for me right now. Oh my goodness, guys, look at these fries here. Oh, these are gonna be These are going to be shatter crisp, but beautiful here, folks. I'm actually really kind of excited for this here. All right. I am going to, however, grab our... Oh, geez. I'm going to go grab my bag here. Grab a couple paper bags because we are going to be using these for... We're going to be plating these on... There's a plate. We're going to be plating our salt and pepper fish and chips on a plate. Oh, geez. On a bag here. Okay, perfect. I'll make sure they are relatively almost fully cooked. These chips are almost fully cooked here, so that when we fry these, the batter does the chips don't go limp on me when we pan fry when we saute these. All right, we're almost there, folks. That's a pretty damn good color on these too. Shake, 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 senor. Nice. Senora? That's senorita to you there. Mr. Uncommon Wolf. Oh, yeah. All right, I think our fries are looking pretty good here. So, oh yeah. I'll take one of our chips. I'm gonna take a quick peek of that. Do a quick check on that in just a few moments. Still a lot of water though. Bubbling's still pretty heavy though. And folks, again, if you're just coming in, welcome in. We are just making fish and chips tonight. So, came in a... Oh, yeah. Beetlejuice. Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Shut up and take my money.
Oh, wow.
My weather is back in the Benevolent Society for 6
Thank
months.
you for the 6 months. I know you said I know you said earlier that you subscribed, but thank you so much for that. All right, wait a second here. I don't want to over fry these fries, but I do want them crisp though. Okay, I think we're almost there. We can probably do a final flash at the end. All right. All right, fries last. Oh, jeez. Oh, careful. Alrighty, perfect. All right, those are fries. Got our first batch. Let's make sure that these are nice and flat. That's going to be ready for our... Oh yeah, this should be ready for... It should be ready for our round here, folks. Alrighty. Oh yeah, little flash in the pan. Exactly. Just a little flash in the pan. All right. Okay, when the fish is done, when the All right, when the fries are done, we are going to start. We're going to go right into the fish here. So we'll deep fry, and then after that, we should be. We'll deep fry the fish right. We'll deep fry the fish right after we get the fries done. So we'll get the fish and chips done, and then we'll finish the salt and pepper part right afterwards. And yes, folks, if all you got is dino nuggies and packaged fries, no judgment. You can still do salt and pepper dino nuggies and fries. If not, if anything, honestly, still delicious though. Alrighty. It's gonna just dredge the fish. We'll take a look at this. Oh yeah. In a little fashioned pan, just a little off the top, right? Off the side here. It's not hot yet. We'll be good. Just gonna get the make sure the fries are good, and then we'll do the fish right after that here, folks. Okay, looking good, folks. If I was really truly feeling lazy, I would just probably throw the sauteed vegetables right into the fryer and be done with it. But I feel like if you don't have a wok and want to do a salt and pepper fish and chips like that, you can just do it straight in the fryer. And if that's all you can do, do it like that. As long as you're happy with it, honestly, I'm happy with it. But you want to do proper salt and pepper shrimp, salt and pepper squid style, then well, you can do it with the fryers. I'll tell you, folks. So, actually, nice. What you do a guilty pleasure? Honestly, gotta say, I do love fish finger. Like fish sticks. I love them. I'm a big fan of fish sticks. Okay, who else is team fish stick here here? By the way, just out of curiosity, and no shame in that, by the way, too, folks. I mean, don't just because we make amazing food here doesn't mean that we can't indulge in the old kid cuisine, right? Sometimes at the end of the day, that's what gets you fed. It's what gets you fed, right? No judgment. Okay, so fries are good. Let's get some fish going here, folks. Let's go. Oh yeah. All right, batter's actually looking pretty good now. We should probably be able to move that off. Okay, so if I still remember how to do batter properly, you can see it. Perfect. So, okay, so I can actually move this down just a little bit here. Just want to make sure that y'all can see this here. All right. There you go. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Okay. This is where it gets a little bit messy, especially when it comes to tempura batter. But sometimes a little mess goes a long way here. Oh no. All right, little thin batter. Just gonna let that kind of drip. Still plugging. Okay, perfect. I'm not hallucinating. Fire's still good. All right, let's let the fryer drop in. All right, thin batter. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, buddy. All right, we're gonna do another one while we're at it. Okay, hold on. Cover that. Dusty scoot. Strip it all off. Okay. Probably start getting that into second piece. Uh-oh. Okay. Where's my turn? Okay. All right, we'll keep going here. I'm just gonna grab our tongs. Please don't tell me you stick. Please don't stick. Please don't stick. Ooh, okay. Right. And folks, again, if I don't see your message right away, please bear with me. I am not trying to ignore you. I am just going straight to. Oh yeah, they're gonna get fish. Absolutely. You better believe they're gonna get some fish if they haven't eaten yet. But oh, it's a little naked on the fish here, but okay. We should be fine here. As long as the batter is set. All right, I think this one's probably fine. Oh yeah, baby. Oh, buddy. All right. Do a second. Alrighty. Oh yeah, this is gonna be my dinner too, folks. I think we can probably do another 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. I think this one's probably just ready to go here. Oh no! Okay. Oh Lord. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, batter. I think we're probably letting the batter drip off a little bit too much here, folks. Oh yeah. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame, darling. You give love, obey your name. I'll play my heart, and you play your game. You give love, obey your name. Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give love, obey your name. Oh, I can't see the piece of fish earlier. The other piece of fish. Nope, don't get sticked. Out of my way here. Shoot. Oh, no. Soul heaven. Okay. Ooh, that's hot. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a lot of water here. Alrighty. All right, let me give it a taste here. Mmm. Oh, wow. Mmm, the batter's good. All right, I think this piece is good. Yep. Oh yeah. Definitely can't get this in a. You definitely can't get this in a. What's it called? Gonna probably do 2 more pieces of fish. Well, at it. Oh yeah. Oh, jeez. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Right. One more, and then we'll. Just one more, 2 more pieces, and then we. And then the frying should be complete here. Oh yeah. There you go. Just a lot of crunchy bits, but that's okay. Ice butter. As long as the batter is still ice cold, I think we should be fine. Alrighty. 2, 3. Alrighty. And unfile. Last. Perfect. Oh wow. Okay, perfect. Alrighty. Makes a bit of a mess, but no, hey, I'm okay with that. Okay. Nope. There we go. All right, I think we got a married. We got ourselves a married pair here. That's okay. All righty. Okay, perfect. I got the fish ready to go. I mean, look at the batter though, Guy Fong. Did you see though? Oh yeah, I know they do. Yes. Sorry, Guy Fong. Again, we were just wondering if I will catch up with messages in just a few seconds. We're gonna get it all together here. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, they separated. Nice. Very good. Very good. Okay, perfect. All right, oil's good. Right. All right, fish is looking good. Alrighty. Alrighty, okay, Guy Fong. All right. So that's set in mind. Okay, Guy Fong, we got our fish is ready to go, but we are gonna. Okay. The frying's complete, but that's the biggest thing. I think the next thing we need to do is we're going to need to start getting the seasoning on. So, Guy Fong, with that set in mind, let's actually take a quick little 3-minute break. We're going to play some marbles. We're going to do a quick little game of marbles. We're going to cook. We're going to do this right now. Let's 5. Okay. There we go. So we're going to do a quick little 5-minute. We're going to take a quick little break. We're going to do our quick little break first. When we come back, we're gonna finish the dish together here. So since we have everything ready to go, we're just going to wait. We're just gonna run the marbles first. In about 5 minutes. So you want to play? Type in exclamation play in chat. When we come back, we're gonna finish the dish together. I am also gonna take a quick little bathroom break as well too here. So, right, also thank you so much for 65 streams, Ribbons. Thank you so much. Oh yeah. Alrighty. Right. Okay, perfect. All right. Winsing, good to see you. Welcome in. I'm Guy Fong. Bear with me a second. I'm just gonna quickly do our I'm going to run a quick block of ads, so you're not missing anything. If you want to play, we'll get back to this after we play the game of marbles here. So bear with me a second. We'll be back very shortly. And yes, I will mute myself as well too, because I am actually going to the bathroom. Yeah. Sometimes it likes to do that. Blurp, unfortunately, as we know, Blurp likes to work in mysterious ways, right? As you too would tell us. That's all. It's all right. It's all right. All right. She moves in mysterious ways. Alrighty, so folks, we've got about another minute and a half until our next game of marbles. So again, Guy Fong, welcome in. If you've been before, welcome back. We are currently we're doing Asia in your mouth tonight, as always. We're currently in the middle of getting we're about to finish off our salt and pepper fish and chips this evening. All right, welcome back to Rim Timmers. Good to see you. Welcome in. Holy crap! Long time no see, my friend. Great to have you along. How have you been? Alrighty. All right. I'm also gonna grab myself a drink here because when we eat, we're gonna go all the way here, folks. Right. Very focused. Alright. There we go. Alright, where are we at, folks? Okay. Alright. Oh, there you go. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, here we go. We got ourselves our race ready to go. Alrighty, here we go, folks. What do we got? Alright, we got 14 marbles in the chat. Well, 14 marbles in the race. Who's coming on top or bottom? We're gonna find out. And folks, if you do, and don't worry if you miss this one, we are gonna be we're gonna be doing one more after this here. So don't fret. We got more of. Got at least one more race coming. Alrighty. Folks, again, if you're just coming in, welcome in. If you've been before, welcome back. We are currently we're making salt and pepper fish and chips this evening, and we are getting it all together. So we're doing the salt and pepper part of it after the game of marbles here. No worries. I mean, that's the more important thing. I mean, work is pretty important. How's work though? Hoping it was good. I truly hope it was been good. Hoping life is keeping you out of trouble. I'm kidding. As long as the trouble is good, as long as it's good trouble, I don't mind. Good. Yeah. Especially in restaurants. I mean, restaurants usually get pretty busy during the winter term too, right? So, alrighty, there we go. All right, who's in the lead here, folks? All right. I think this might be the it's lap 2. There we go. Oh, it's me and Velos anyway. So who's challenging in the vote? Ed's challenging for 3rd place, though. Oh, has Ed taken 2nd place? Oh, well, still anyone's race, though. If it's me, it's going to be 2nd place. Who wins top? There you go, Ed. Well done. Ed's on top, but who finished on the bottom there? Well, let's find out. Right now, it's Kickstra. So Ed on top, Kickstra on the bottom. GG's everyone. Well done to you all. We'll set up for one more here. All right, I think this might be a track that we actually haven't. Hopefully, we're tracking. Oh, actually, we played this earlier, but there we go. But all right, folks, we'll set this one up. If you want to play, set yourself up. After we eat, exclamation play in the chat here. So, all right. Well then, okay. All right, folks, it is time. Let's get this all together. All right, so we get our wok, and we're gonna start by sautéing our vegetables here because those are the vegetables are the ones that are raw. So we are going to need as much of. We're gonna need quite a fair bit of this. This is gonna need to be cooked here. So okay, we're probably just gonna do. I have 2 broken green chilies. There's a good handful of peppers. So we got our vegetable mix, our green. So a little bit of green onions, a little bit of red peppers. Sorry, red peppers, red onion, green, yellow pepper, and orange pepper. So got a good rainbow of colors going on. And we're gonna let the we're gonna stir fry this. Stir fry the vegetables. Get those nice and get this pan get the wok rice ripping hot. So this is kind of how I actually used to do salt and pepper squid when I used to work at a restaurant called Two Penny here in Calgary. So when I first actually worked on wok, I actually had no clue what I was doing. That one of the guys who I actually work with actually taught me how to do all the techniques, and I haven't actually seen Yan in years, but I think without Yan, honestly, I probably would not be able to. I wouldn't be comfortable in showing you with this today here. So wherever you are, Yan, thank you. Thanks, boss. All right, I think our paws should be looking good here. All right, I'm probably gonna do it. So put them out here. I get some color on that. Not gonna add the green chilies yet because that's gonna be. Here there be dragons. All right, a little bit of seasoning. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get the salt and pepper seasoning ready to go here. So, Szechuan peppercorns, salt, MSG, chili, Szechuan peppercorns. All right. Do want to make sure this wilts a little before we start adding anything else here. The fish will be the last thing I add here because I do not want to break the batter. I will, however, though, add some chips. Actually, we'll add the chips and we'll add the fish after I add there. I'm gonna open the window a little bit more because whew, it's. Oh boy. Turn down the heat just a little bit here. All right, we're gonna let this sit for a bit here. I think we got a good color on that now. Throw the chips in. Fries. Also, going to throw the chili in. More. Layer that in. Finally. Oh, geez. All right, and finally, we're going to do 2 pieces of fish. We'll go for first and second, but I feel the heat. All right, season the fish. And yes, you can do you can do fish nuggets. Yeah. All right, there you go. All righty. That's ready for plating. Hope you're all ready, Guy Fong, but there you go. Get all back in here. Hold on. Just gonna move the fish off here because that's gonna be the one that we're gonna put right on the bottom here. So kind of like a British salt and pepper chip, except this time we're gonna be putting some fish on that here. Ah, geez. Oh well. It could have been better, but you know, hey. Still look good. It looks good though, right, Guy Fong? All right. Get all the fish in the bag. That's the most important part. In the bag. Stab it with the fish. And I do declare, Guy Fong. I do declare. We got ourselves some salt and pepper fish and chips. Little final hit and salt pepper. Oh yeah. Take a bite, take a bite, take a bite, take a bite, take a bite. Ah, ah. Say ah, say ah. Can you taste it? Mmm, yum, 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 yum. Sorry, yeah. I found that's a, yes. Oh, yes. You need it? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, oh buddy. Like a chippy. Like a chippy, but even better. All right, gonna grab a couple photos. Foot portrait. All right. Doesn't exactly show the fries, but I'm okay with this here. Perfect. Okay. Time to eat. It does. It does smell amazing right now. Although, unfortunately, I can't actually smell anything because the chili's kind of firing out my nostrils here. Okay. Time to eat. Oh, boy. I'm so excited. All right. All right, photos are in. Oh, I need a beer. think I need myself a beer, Guy Fong, don't I, eh? All right. Time for beers. All right. And yes, if you want a lemon or lime at this point, go for it. But, got ourselves a Jasper Crisp Pills, same beer we use for our batter. Hashtag not sponsored. There you go. There you go. Did I get the chair down a little bit? There we go. Perfect. All right, everybody, cheers. All right, kill the light here. Okay. Cheers, everyone. And now, wow. I know. Wow. It's incredible. It's incredible, guys. Classic English. I'm pretty sure they bought some chippy in Newcastle or a Chinese restaurant in the UK has already beaten us to us. I'm sorry, Guy Fong. This is so good. Really just needs the chopsticks here. Oh yeah. This gonna need some chopsticks. This ain't a Chinese takeaway without a chopsticks here, but Usually they would do like sweet or Vidalia onions with this, but the batter, incredibly crisp. Oh, I'll go. I'll go some else again. Throw this out of the way here. The batter, even after it's been fried, is still shatter crisp. Still got a good crunch on it. So, So it can be a little bit looser without a lot of wheat flour. But rice flour and cornstarch, and maybe some soda water. Perfectly brilliant. Gluten-free batter. I'm sorry, Guy Fong. This is just so damn good. Oh wow. All right. Cheers, everyone. Hey, Patricino, good to see you. Welcome in. How are ya? It is soda water for breading. Although I've seen, okay, before I started learning, before I learned the batter for the salt and pepper squid, okay, count me out here, Guy Fong. Has anyone ever put egg white in their batter before? Because I've seen recipes where people actually put egg white in their tempura batter. I'm sure it probably works for some folks, but I can't see it working very, especially in a busy restaurant. If you overmix or can't keep an egg white batter cold, that's like A, food poisoning because it's eggs, and B, it's like it's gonna collapse anyway. So if anyone's ever used an egg white tempura batter, let me know in the chat. I feel like it would probably be amazing. It would be an absolute hell to make at a busy restaurant, though. Oh. Maybe for competition. But yeah, I cannot see that happening for a busy restaurant, though. Wow. I'm sorry, Guy Fong. I'm just so busy stuffing myself stuffing my face with this. This is amazing. And Guy Fong, thank you so much for being here while I'm just making this and stuffing my face with this. Oh. So to recap, perfect rice batter. So, perfect batter, beer or soda water, rice flour, a little bit of cornstarch, salt, baking powder. I think the baking powder is what really makes it too. To kind of make it super fluffy. And yeah, you can coat this with anything too. So. Although I wouldn't coat like big, I wouldn't coat big fat pieces of fried chicken with it though. Sorry, that's wrong. I can't talk right now. A couple more fries. Right, 2 more fries. I will admit, the chips are a little limp. But at the same time, though, the fish was the star of the show, and I think it smashed it out of the ground. So there you go, Guy Fong. We did it. Hey. Ooh. Oh, man. That was good. Okay. So, yeah. So, if anyone has ever, if anyone actually makes the fish and chips, or like if anyone actually makes the rice flour batter, if you make the rice flour batter, please let me know in the Discord, by the way, too. So let's see if, how well that turns out for you as well, too, because it can be quite difficult, but at the same time, can be also be super easy as well, too, here. So, yeah, I think at the end of the day, don't stress too much as well, too, here, folks. So. All right, with that in mind, Guy Fong, I did say that we were going to play another game of marbles. So, folks, if you want to play, we're going to do a quick little 4-minute countdown here. So let's do look. About 240 seconds. So if you want to play, type in exclamation mark play in the chat. That is, we'll start the game in about 4 minutes. So there you go. No worries, Leroy. We'll see you soon. And yes, we are going to be doing something a little less greasy on Sundays too. So I'm still kind of debating what I want to do on Sunday here. Oh yeah, I was actually going to do. I was going to do dine-in chicken, but I kind of feel like now that I've seen that, list of foods from, from the Stampede, I kind of want to do the Korean cheesy Korean fire chicken. Korean fire chicken grilled cheese sandwich. So there you go. Thank you so much, everyone. So we're gonna play this, and then we're gonna play this, and then after that we're gonna exactly, yes. All right, folks. Let's take a look here. So thank you again for being here, though. By the way, I do want to say, I mean, thank you so much for all the subs. Again, Weather Eye, thank you so much for 6 months. Ribbons, thank you for 6. Mel, thank you for 62. Velos, well done. GG's for 125 streams straight. They got a hype train. Let's see. We also got Weather Eye for 6, and Ribbons also reached 65 today. So there you go. Well done, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. All righty, we're gonna do another one in about. We're gonna run this next game in about 5 minutes. So last call for marbles. If you want to play, type in !play in the chat, and then we will. And then after that, we are going to get a thing here. Wait, hold on. Wait, I hear sirens for some reason here. So, and yeah, folks, if you haven't done so already, if you like what you see, make sure you follow me on socials. I am kind of in the middle of. I'm kind of in a what's it called? In a bit of a lull right now when it comes to the. With my YouTube and everything, but my YouTube shorts and everything. But we are gonna get back to it very soon. When we do, though, yeah, we're gonna be doing full bore coming very shortly too. So you haven't followed me on Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok yet? That's where we're gonna be posting a lot of our clips here. Alrighty, so there we go. So it's a little under 90 seconds left. So again, Guy Fung, thank you so much for being here this evening. Alrighty, I'm going to take a quick peek. Just going to do a quick little check of other things as well too while we're at it. Let's see, who do we got here? Okay, I do see someone else here. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Super good. So, all right. And then folks, stay with us after the game as well too. Here, the game will be pretty quick, and then stay with us. We're gonna do something. We're gonna have some fun afterwards as well too. Here, so. All right. Okay, perfect. All right, last 30 seconds, folks. All right, 20 seconds. Alrighty. And hey, if you don't get in tonight, don't worry. We're gonna do some more on Sunday night as well too here. So, yeah. But tomorrow though, folks, I will be at the Cavalry game. So I will try to post some photos and clips from the match in the Discord if I'm not too busy screaming like an absolute fucking banshee. But you know, it is what it is. One of these days, hopefully, we'll be able to get back. Hopefully, we'll be able to do another Cavalry and live watch along from the stadium eventually as well too here. But in the meantime, though, that's not happening, unfortunately. So that's okay. But we'll talk more about that. We'll talk more about the Cavalry game on Sunday when we are. Alrighty, where are we at, folks? Okay, so I think are we on lap 2 already? Oh no, still on the first lap here. Everything. Gextra, you are in the lead there, Gextra. But anything and everything can still happen though in the next lap or so here. So don't I mean, hey, even if Mel's right way behind the last right now, anything and everything can still happen, though, folks. Look at that. Gato's now taking the lead here. Almost there, though, folks. Okay. There we go. All right. Ooh, that's a nice. Ooh, that could be an opening there for Gixter right there. Yep. It doesn't look like Gato took not too much damage here. Looking good. But hey, Gato, don't count your chicken in the hatch. But also don't take an L before it happens. So don't do that. Always hold out hope, my friend. Always hold out hope. But, let's see how far back though. Oh, it's still coming. Oh, Ed. Oh, here we go. Oh, still close though. Ed coming to the line. Coming right at the back of the last lap, and Ed will take the dub. Ed will take the dub, but who took the big bottom here? Steph took the bottom. There you go. Well done, everyone. So hey, GG's for playing. Gato, so close, but maybe perhaps next time. But Ed, well done on top. Steph, well done on the bottom. GG's to everyone else for finish off. And you know what, as long as you're not second last or second place, then that's like, anyway. Alrighty, and with that said in mind, Guy Fong, that is it for me tonight. Guy Fong, I do see, let me see if my friend is still here. So folks, please stay with me. We're gonna go raid my good friend. I'm going to see if he's finishing. Okay, Tox is actually making some chiffon cakes. He's gonna put me on for a while. So, Guy Fong, we're gonna have some more food. So now that you've had some dinner, we're gonna go have some dessert. We're gonna go say hi to Tox. He's making some chiffon strawberry mini cakes. So let's go get some dessert from with Tox here. So let's go send some more love to some food and drink streamers. And with that said in mind, Guy Fong, that is it for me tonight. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Guy
Microphone muted.
There you go. But again, thank you so much for being so patient. Honestly, it has been an absolute pleasure and an honor as always to put some Asia in your mouth. So as always, make sure while we're off, while we're not here on Twitch, put some Asia in your mouth because you never know what life is gonna give you. You put some Asia in your mouth. So that's it. But that's it for me. We're gonna go say hi to Talks. Let me get the raid call. There's the raid call. Cut and copy that if you may, please and thank you. We will go say hi to Talks here. There you go. All right, we got it? Perfect. We got everyone. Perfect. All right, buckle up. Everyone find a partner. Everyone got a buddy? Perfect. So hold hands. Make sure you don't get lost. We are going to be saying hi to Talks well, not yet, but once again, thank you so much for being here. And with that said in mind, we are out in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you Sunday, everyone!